Wednesday, and apparently I'm missing a couple players this week, but I got a new one that's coming in. But yeah, I'm the DM Starwin, about to take some adventures through Tynac Kingdom. Joining us are Bar Willowhollow, the Halfling Mastermind,
Eh,
and a character that's going to be joining us later that we know as Lexi right now. You could say hi.
Hello.
So I was going to give us a synopsis of last time, but the rest of our crew ain't here, so we might do a Halloween special instead. And it's going to be kind of quick, improv, put together really quickly. And our characters, how are we going to do this?
am I going to play the entire part?
Well, like I said, there's these things
Can I
called.
get into burnout?
I'll think about it. So, there's been this thing that goes on in the world called the ethereal bleed, and you've been around a time or two. Um, you, Lexi, your character, stepped out of it. You don't know why, but one night you just found yourself blinding with unknown emotion of why you're here. And Bar, you just kind of you're at your campsite, and we'll say like this is the night where you guys were fixing to head to the Arcana, but you had to set up camp away from Smathphonica, a little ways up past Belleville. And I had this previously planned a different way, but I think we might be able to make this kind of more realistic if we do it like this. But you're not quite to the Arcana. You're at this camp, and this gray, misty smoke about the twilight hours, whenever it's your watch, comes across, and then all of a sudden, you don't even see Gideon. You don't see Ryder. The carriage disappeared. You're in this misty, smoke-filled area, and you can still see the outland, or the lay of the land, how it looks right now. Tall fields off to the right, with the mountain appearing up before you, but you've seen this sensation a couple of times, and it is an ethereal bleed. But for some reason, your other two party members weren't entered into it, and all you can hear right now is this soft whistling sound of the trees getting creaky. These soft voices of ha 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 ha, like kids' voices just chanting in the wind, and it's just whispering beyond you, kind of bringing you back to that one day whenever you were haunted at your old place.
Yep, swords are out.
Yeah. So you start, and about that time, you see this figure, kind of dressed like. Describe your character for us, Lexi. Tell us about you. You with me?
She's kind of dazed.
Mm-hmm.
She's cloaked. Kind of, in a sense, a dazed state. She don't know what's going on. She's wounded and almost near death.
Yep, and you notice a snout of a white dragonborn, just kind of crutching onto the staff that she carries with her. And your first instinct, is that a ghost, perhaps? Or how would you like to approach that?
Yeah, I'll just walk toward it, and if there's nothing else I can see around me, I have about 30 eyes looking at.
Every direction, right? So, make me a perception check with advantage as you're approaching her, and you got all these eyes looking everywhere with your robe of eyes. Yeah, easily enough, you see two black mists just kind of... They're like 20, 30 feet in the air, and they're just... You know, you're getting this creepy vibe. Your allies are nowhere near you, and then all of a sudden you got this strange white creature approaching you, and all this nonsense going up in the air, and you hear the constant laughter of children, and then this woman, dragonborn, white-scaled, comes lurching towards you, and she's just in this daze. And you guys can either talk to each other, or... Yeah, there you go. So, this little halfling, I guess, to kind of describe what you're looking at here, Lexi, is looking up at your character right now, and you're just kind of looking down, and he just kind of greeted you with two swords out, or sword and dagger.
Yeah, sword and dagger. and you see just a small halfling with blonde hair with a cloak that has eyes patched all around it.
So are you like? My question is, are you pointing swords at
No, there's your challenge.
me or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make an insight check on him if you want to really get technical with this. But for the most part, he's being protective because you too hear these whispering echoes of children laughing, and you can't remember why you were here and why you're out. All you know is that whatever's going on around you is strange, but this guy here, he seems like he's real and he might be able to help you.
Okay. So I would slowly and carefully approach, like slowly, but cautious,
Mm-hmm.
very cautious. And then I would introduce
Yeah, yeah. So you
as.
so you start to speak to him. What do you say to him?
Do I need to?
Yeah, just say it like in her voice. Like, what do you say to him?
In a whirly voice, I would say, I am Freya Storm. I don't know what's going.
Oh, you're cutting
Please
in
help.
and out there. Your mic cut in and out. Can you repeat that? And by the way,
I said I am Freya.
I would say you only
Go
know
ahead.
your. I would say you only know your first name right now. Let's leave your last name blank.
Okay.
Bar.
I
what,
would
what are
say very.
Go ahead.
I would say I'm Freya. I'm scared. Could you please help me?
I'll pull out a healing potion and give it to her.
So he'll hand you a healing potion. This little red vial of liquid.
What are we doing here?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. You stop it. I'm sitting.
I do not have a voice for Bar because I believe it's a Cockney accent and I don't want to do one.
Oh, okay. I don't know what we're doing here. I woke up and I was here. Hurt. Scared.
So keeping a few eyes on the dark things in the mist. How close are they?
They're staying within about. Oh, probably don't want that guy. For the most part, the closest they get to you is about 30 feet, and then they whisper away. And most of the time, they're at least 60 feet away from you.
Do you know what those are?
No.
As you guys are having this conversation, though, you notice, like with your eyes, you can see a similar path like you saw that one night, kind of leading a little ways off the road, and then you see the ruined structures of what looks like an old graveyard.
Gonna kind of point to it. Come on, I think that might be the way out. If anything, it's away from.
Yeah, you may see these icons, but they're not necessarily on the screen yet. They're just there for options. Okay, so don't get scared. Yet.
She follows slowly.
Alright, so you guys kind of walk your way towards this graveyard, and you know what? That music is way too chipper. Let's fix that. Boop. And as you approach, you can hear the laughing children. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. But you approach these tattered gates, and you know you just by going up there and kind of pulling on them, you're like, wow, it's real, because you with the eyes can see all the outlines of this ruins perfectly. This place is giving off a light glow to you, like Freya. I'm going to start using you by your character name. And you see the lights kind of glimmer in and out, and you can make out a glow of what the old ruins are supposed to be structured like. And this looks like an old graveyard, just looking at it from, a perspective of you coming towards it. The gates are kind of like tilted over, and you kind of go over there and test it, and you can easily open it if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Can't control that one? Alright.
My character?
You should be able to control your character, which is that blue icon, until we get you something. There you go. Alright, good. So basically what you could do on this, we have a battlefield, or a graveyard, where you're going to kind of walk through. If I see any kind of events that might pop up, I might stop you, but at the most part, you guys are like open to explore this however you want.
Okay.
I'll push on the gate and open it.
Alright, so with that loud as the gate kind of crashes down, making this loud noise, and then you can hear it's a little ways away from you. You feel like there's something like punching through the earth.
Okay.
And with that, just gonna put some icons where these guys are like popping up out of the dirt. For now, you see two figures and maybe one off to the far end that is kind of crept out of the ground, and it's like, what do we do? They're not moving towards you per se. They kind of jumped out after hearing the noise, but they're out there just kind of wandering around, and you can hear the soft moans of as they kind of move around aimlessly and mindlessly.
Maybe we should figure out how many there are before we start, get in there, before we get in there.
I agree.
So I'm going to hide behind that little wall right there.
Alright, make me a stealth check. And Lexi, are you wanting to move in as well, or?
I will follow.
Alright.
I will follow.
So as you kind of go behind that wall, what I need you to do is do a stealth check as well. And you'll go on your character sheet and look at your skills. And even if you're not proficient, you should still be able to click it. We have a new player, by the way, so if anybody's watching, just be patient with us. We're trying to teach her the game at the same time.
By the way, Brett does not have access to the game.
Yeah, I sent him a link. There is a link in the main general chat. And I will delete that link later.
Where would that be?
Yeah, let me double click your... So there's a quick way to get to your character sheet too. You can shift left click twice on your icon and you can bring it up. What you want to do is... okay. As you... On this... You know where your strength, intelligence, con, all that is? There's a box that starts with acrobatics, animal handling. And if you go all the way down to... Next to the last is stealth. Just click that.
To the left.
Yeah, right where it says skills.
Okay.
You see stealth? And then you'll just click on that stealth. And it'll pop up a stealth check for me to see see if you're heard as you're chasing after this halfling. So yeah, click that.
I did.
It's not showing up yet. Sometimes it lags, sometimes it don't. You click where it said stealth, right? Like you just... No.
Yes.
Not the check mark. Don't check mark it.
Okay.
You just uncheck.
So,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, click the actual letter. Click the actual letters, because those are your buttons. There you go. 14, not bad. So yeah, like, I'll have a hidden DC. I won't tell you if you passed or not until we get into the narrative again. But for this here, with you and Bar just kind of working together, and I'm considering it a group effort, you start to make a little rustling noise, and then he kind of pauses you and kind of just like motions you to come over a little bit slower because you kind of rushed over. But you managed to get behind this wall, and now you're just kind of eyeballing things. Let me get perception checks now from both of you. Stay on that same skill list and look for perception this time. There you go.
Okay.
So what you're doing with this is you're looking around to see how many there are, because he wanted to see how many there were before we got started. And right now you see just the 3, and that's for both of you. You, Freya, you may have only seen 2 of them at the moment. The one in the far back might be out of your line of sight, because he's kind of hidden off to the side. But for the most
Okay.
part, yeah, you guys are just kind of crouched down here. And now you get to make a decision. Do we attack? Do we just study this, figure out what's going on? What do you guys want to do?
I'd rather study to see what we're really dealing with.
All right, what's Bar's situation?
I won't advance anymore without help.
Okay, so you guys are kind of like paying attention here, and these guys are like pacing slowly in different directions. You're not sure if they noticed you or anything, but they're moving so slow. Like this was 6 seconds, and they moved into this position, and then you let another 6 seconds move. They're like moving maybe 2 paces in a random direction. One of them seems to be getting closer to you, though. Yeah.
Let me around to that side.
All right. So
I'm really just asking to switch position.
all right. So
Okay.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then you just moved over there. All right. While you do that, I'm just gonna. There you go. All right. So you're over there. You notice this one kind of getting closer. This will be the next 6 seconds, or within the 6 seconds, depending upon how you want to.
Going to hold action,
All right. What's your hold action?
and when he gets right beside me, I'm going to stab him.
All right. Is there anything you want to do, Lexi?
I'll stand back and heal if he.
All right. So this thing kind of wanders towards the gate where it creaked to investigate it. Then it kind of turns in your direction, Bar, and then you have that moment where your reaction can go off. So if you want to go ahead and make an attack roll, go for it. As this ghoul turns to you and okay, that would say it's 17. Sorry, I was on a different screen. I was like, I need to look and see what you did. And that is a hit. For 15 points of damage. You rake up there and you stab it with the short sword and get your sneak attack in. Or actually, you don't get sneak attack. No, I would say you would, because you were an unseen attacker as it turned towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. That's fine. You were.
I was waiting at the corner for him to come around. That's what I was doing.
So he comes around to this, and now what we're going to do now is we're all going to roll initiative. Do you remember how to do that, Lexi?
No.
Alright, first I need you to click on your blue icon. It'll be a pretty icon when we actually get you a token. And then I need you to go onto your character sheet and click the initiative. Holy crap, good initiative for Bar. And hold on, I might need to. Oops. Not that.
Initiative.
Let me check the initiative orders, make sure. Alright, I have to clear this. Give me a second, but I will put you back on.
Actually, I'd like to reduce mine.
Go ahead and re-roll initiative there. I didn't clear it, so now it's cleared. Go ahead and roll initiative.
How do I do that?
Okay, so you clicked your icon on the screen, thing you control, right? And then on your character sheet, while it's selected, you just click that initiative, the middle box at the very top. Next to armor class, between speed. Right above your current hit points. Just click the word initiative.
I don't see that anywhere. Like, I clicked the character and everything.
Are you on the core page?
Yes.
At the very top in the middle.
Underneath your name. Or, yeah, that rolled underneath your name. It'll say inspiration, armor class, and then initiative.
At the top, where it says bio and info and character sheet, make sure you're on the character sheet.
Okay. I am on the character sheet. I see inspiration. I see
Armor class. Where it says 13 is armor class, and it's got a 2 for initiative. Click that word initiative underneath it. Slow running here. No, what is
it? It takes a little while to get used to Roll20. It took me a couple of weeks.
I'll do you a quickie here to show you what you're looking for.
I see inspiration. I see proficiency
Okay,
bonus?
that's going down.
No, it's going to be to the right, not
Go right of
going
it.
down.
Yeah, go right of it. 2 squares to the right. Do you see it yet?
2 squares to. That's hit points, and the others per
Just above
personality
hit
traits.
points.
Look at that picture in the general chat. You'll see where I'm talking about.
Okay, right here. Initiative.
There you go. We're getting there.
2.
Yeah. Just click the letters underneath. That's actually a push button.
Every text on this is pretty much a click.
Okay.
Oh, sorry guys. Let me get back on the right page there. Yeah. All right. So we got. All right. Good. That's about right. All right. So for this, the ghoul's gonna go first, while I hurry up and give. Right. You better not be doing something too complicated, because I might not be up for it.
What?
Not that he asked.
Oh
for two
no, it's
characters.
going to be not that complicated.
All right. So for
No, if you do anything above basic, it is a little.
okay, so I got her character sheet there. What we will do, this creature just kind of leans over at Bar and tries to bite him. We get a 9, which is a miss. Let's see, they don't get any kind of multi-attack. So, that's his turn. Let's see, their movement is 30. So let me...
Crap. I would roll crap for damage.
Alright.
Oh crap!
Yep, yeah.
There's one beside me.
They hear this noise going off, and they're like, this one ghoul got hit earlier, and he took a swing at, or he tried to bite down on Bar, but he's so small he didn't get all the way down there to bite him. And then all of a sudden, this one creeps up behind you, Freya. It's like, ah, takes a swing at you. We'll do claw attack on you. Ooh, a 21. So what I need you to also do, because there's a special ability tied to his attack, I need a Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed. Ooh, that's nasty.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So do you? Let me see here. You see the proficiency bonus that you were looking at earlier?
Yeah.
Go down to that, the next box under it, and click on the Constitution. Oh no, Lexi. All of a sudden, this scratch mark goes across your scaly body and it rakes into you. And then all of a sudden, you feel yourself freeze up. You can repeat this saving throw at the end of your next turn. So next turn, you could try to break out of it, but right now, you are currently paralyzed.
Okay.
Alright, and now, Bar, we come back to you. You hear Freya behind you. She just got scraped, and then all of a sudden, she's locked up. But you got this one problem in front of you already. By the way, you took 7 points of damage, Freya. Do you know how to mark that?
I don't.
Okay, see where it says current hit points. Just go 20 minus 7 and then make that the new number, alright? So it'll be 13. There you go. Alright, go ahead, Bar.
Going to stab the one in front of me to the left.
Alright. So go ahead and make your attack roll. By the way, we need to change this music to this music.
6 damage.
Alright, so 6 points of damage as you stab into this one. It looks fairly hurt. Like it's on its last leg. Like one of its legs actually popped off and now it's hobbling on one. Somehow it's balancing itself on one leg, literally. But anything else for your turn? Bonus action, anything?
I am using a bonus action. Hang on. Okay, how big is the radius of a chemical?
It's however far you could throw, probably 30 feet.
No, like what's
Or-
the explosive radius?
Probably 5 feet around a 5 foot. Like you can get the squares around
Like that, or in the square?
in the square. I would say it's
Okay.
single target.
Okay. I'm going to. I can't use a bonus action to throw stuff, can I?
We With your offhand.
Can I throw
you could.
Ryder?
Ryder's not here to throw yet.
He's the spider that's like crawling on me.
Oh, yeah, I guess, huh? Yes, you can throw Ryder. Where are you going to throw Ryder?
I'm gonna throw Ryder at this moment.
So, Ryder, you were sleeping peacefully on his shoulder while he was on watch. And then all of a sudden, you're getting thrown in your spider form towards this zombie or ghoul that's in front of him. Make a attack roll. Like, this will be a d20 plus your dex. Because you're using a modifier. Huh?
Oh,
He's using
I
you
thought
for
you
a
were-
weapon. No, he's using you for a weapon. If you hit, you'll do 1 point of damage. But let's see if you get it. So I need you to roll me a d20.
Just a dex check.
Yeah, I think a dex check would do it. Because you're basically just throwing them. Well, you don't hit
missed.
him. You don't hit him. The spider lands on the ground. Ryder, you are officially here. Roll initiative and pull your character over. Click your icon. Roll initiative. We'll get you in the order. And we will go ahead and get the ghoul's turn. Or wait, no, the ghoul's went. It comes to Freya's turn, and we're going to start the top of the round here in a second. So what I need Freya to do, make another Constitution saving throw to break out of your paralyzation.
Okay.
That will do it. DC was 10. All of a sudden, this scratch that you got on your chest, you tough it out, you break through it, and then all of a sudden you're able to move again. Unfortunately, it took your action to do that. And we are now in a new initiative order by adding Ryder to the list. The ghouls are going to go. And Ryder's in spider form at the moment, but we'll see what happens. This ghoul will take a claw attack at Bar. A 12 will probably miss, I think.
That will miss.
The one,
AC 14.
yep, the one that was harassing you, Freya, takes a bite action at you. And, okay, so what I'm rolling here is an attack against your AC. Let's take a look at your AC. Your armor class is 13 right now. So that would hit.
Mhm.
So, ooh, 10 points of damage. You now have only 3 HP, okay? You are getting beaten around in this little confrontation, I'm afraid. But, and then this guy here, he's like, he's going to get right here, and then the wall's in the way, but he's trying to beat into the wall because he knows there's something on the other side of it. But he's not getting anywhere. So you don't have to worry about him attacking. Ryder, you are a spider. What do you want to do?
I'm just a frightened spider, not knowing where I am, looking up with my, little spider eyes like, what?
Alright, this is what you see. You
Okay.
see a ghoul that is hopping on one leg. You see Bar over there with his weapons out. He just threw you at this ghoul hoping to do something, but apparently it didn't work. There's a new companion right behind him who looks badly injured. There is a ghoul that's harassing her to the point where she might die if she gets hit again. And then there's another ghoul that's just kind of beaten against the wall on the other side. Bob, Bob, Bob. You got a pogo stick on the other side with that other one. What do you want to do there, Ryder?
Oh, sorry, everything cut out for a second.
Yep.
What I want to do is I see this, new companion being beat up, and in my spider form, I want to crawl under both Bar and her, directly under this one, and I want to come out of my form right under it.
Okay.
And try to, knock it over.
Make it
Is it
athletic.
safe to say that's not using an animal form? Like that was just
Well,
kind of.
I was
I want to
gonna- yeah, that-
basically
you're gonna-
push it away.
You're gonna get your
I wanna-
beast. You're gonna have everything you had. Like you could convert back to human. You'll still have max beast shapes for this. All right. But you want to
Yeah.
come back as a human, or in this case, a halfling, and try to
basically-
topple him. So you're trying to prone him. Is what I'm going to say. What I
I
need,
want to basically knock him into this square right there.
I want
away
you
from-
to make an athletics check to see if your frame's able to pick him up, or if he's going to crush you to move down. So you'll roll me athletics, and I'll have him roll acrobatics to get out of the way.
Athletics. That's not actually. I'm.
Oh wait, That's not bad. Alright,
Yeah.
low. So he's going to try to move out of the way of it, but no, you get it. You knock him back. He goes prone. So we'll say he's on the ground. I know there's a prone looking icon here somewhere. Where did he go? There it is. Anything else for your turn?
I'll take if you let me, I will take a slash with my scimitar at him.
Yeah, go ahead and make a swing.
Is that an advantage because he's knocked prone?
Sure is. Nice, you hit. Go ahead and make some damage. 5 points of damage.
I'll take it.
Yep. The ghoul kind of... He's trying to get back up, and then you take a slash at him, and he's like... And a couple of his insides starts to spill out. However, it is now... Is there anything else you're doing? Just so I can be sure I got it.
Do I still have my bonus action?
You sure do. Unless...
I'll healing word the dragonborn behind me.
Alright. So add 7 to your HP pool there, Freya.
I'm like, I don't know who you are or where I am, but you seem to be in about a...
So Freya, what you just noticed here a second ago is that this little spider crawled between you and Bar, got underneath this thing and reshaped into this halfling. And then she kind of takes a swing at it and it turns to you, saying a healing word towards you. You take 7 points of healing damage, or, you re-healed 7 points. And, yeah, you're feeling a little bit healthier now that they made their approach. But, Bar, we're up to you. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I can attack with my offhand and then my main hand, right?
Offhand second, but you still have to attack with your main.
Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Can I throw my offhand as a bonus action?
Since it's in your offhand, it'll still have the offhand disadvantage to it, like no ability modifier, but yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Actually, I might just... I'm going to try to stab... You know what? I'm just going to flip over the fence.
Oh, how about I ask you this then? Now, I got to thinking about it. If you want to use your offhand first, as long as you're going to use your main hand in the eventual moment, I'll let you use your offhand first. Like, if you want to take a whack at him and then go away and see if you can help
Yeah, I just want to
else.
hit him with a dagger.
Alright, so make your attack roll. And it'll be as your offhand. That looks like it will hit. Go ahead and make a damage roll.
2.
You slash it through the hip. It starts to lose its balance, and all of a sudden the other leg pops off, so it's got 2 legs that are falling off, and then its corpse just thump, and then it falls to its back. And it is dead.
And I'm going to run and jump off that fence and do pretty much a plunging attack on that other zombie with my sword.
Now, here's where I think I might need an athletics check from you.
Not an acrobatics?
Well, technically I've been mean to everybody else about this because you're pulling your weight up. But
okay,
athletics. I would say
athletics.
No. Here, I'll make you
16.
That'll work. All right, so you leap up there, and this is like an 8-foot tall fence, and you jump up, and you're coming down. Go ahead and make an attack roll. And since it's bobbing into the wall, I'll go ahead and give you advantage on the roll, which gives you unseen attack.
I have.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me. Yeah, and go ahead and roll your damage. Nice. So that'd be 18 points of beautiful bean footage. You stab into it. It kind of creates a big crater in his chest, and you pull out, and he's just still bobbing into that wall. Then he stops for a second, and his head does like a 180, and it looks at you and is like, gives you that "you hurt me" look.
Is he going to start projectile vomiting on me?
No, these are just ghouls. They're not that special. Freya, you get an action this time. What would you like to do, as your new friends have kind of helped you out here?
I think I want to do a thunder wave.
Ooh, okay. Roll me that spell so I know what my DCs are, and I'll go ahead and get that for you.
So do I just click it?
Yep, click the letters. It says Thunderwave. There you go. Oh, that's
That's
evasion.
evasion.
I don't even know why you have evasion.
Level 2. I'm
That
level
was
2,
me.
right?
Yes.
So,
Okay. Or you can cast it as a level 2. Yeah, I don't think you have level 2 spells yet. But we'll ignore the top one, right? She needs to cast it as a level 1.
There's character levels, and then there are spell levels. Your spell levels increase pretty much at the half rate of your levels. So if you hit level 4, you probably have level 2 spells.
okay.
Yeah.
But-
So it would be level 1.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
re-roll it for me, and I'll get the DC cons going.
And if you look on your spell,
There you go.
your spell page, you can see how many different spell slots you have, and you can only use like level 1 spells. You can probably only use them like 2 or 3 times. Level
Okay.
2, you can probably use once. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna double check what Thunder Wave does here.
I
So
think
wave
I'm gonna have to roll.
Oh, you're gonna have to go?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to roll a save because
Oh.
we're in range.
Yeah, that's what
Which
I
is
wanted.
fine.
Each creature in 15 feet originating
Okay,
from
that's a
you
con
must make a
save.
con save. Yeah, on a failed save, creature takes 2d. Alright. So, let's see here. If they also fail, let's see. On a failed save, you take 2d8 thunder damage and push back 10 feet away from you. Not bad. But you know what? You haven't moved yet. So I haven't really explained full combat to her. So give me a second. If you want to cast this Thunder Wave to where it doesn't clip your allies, you can move your character and tell me how you're aiming this away from them.
So I think I'm going to, like, slightly to the bottom of, I believe it's,
Here, I want to kind of show you one thing though. Like 15 feet is 3 squares. Or that's, yeah. And
You could
or
aim
I
it
can
like
move,
this.
I can move back.
yeah, what I
Would that work? If
Would
I
I-
move back?
what I would suggest,
I mean, I'm fine
he's
with
still
taking
he's
it.
still there, and then these guys might take it too, even though there's a wall there. I would
I
probably
can take the hit.
yeah, but if you want to avoid them altogether, maybe moving down here. That way
Okay.
it goes that way, and you can kind of angle it over this way or that way. And we're teaching, guys, so if you're like watching in the archives, we're just trying to teach her as well as we're having fun for Halloween. So
Yeah,
This is-
I'm a newbie.
yeah,
Forgive me.
So 15-foot cube away from you. So basically, like you can aim it.
I
Like,
think
that would
I'll
be
aim
the
it
15.
to this. Yeah, I think. Wait, to my character would it be 15 feet?
Yeah, yeah. So if you did it like this, see where the blue marking is? I'd say you can cast it like this and you'll be able to hit everybody in that direction and then just hit that goal. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's some.
Alright, there you go, guys. She's going to avoid you. So you're
I'm trying
safe.
to help.
You're safe, Ryder. You're safe, Bar. You don't have to fail your con saves. And this ghoul is going to take 12 points of damage as he is on the ground, getting shocked by Thunderwave, and then getting pushed, what, 10 feet was it?
Yes.
So all of a sudden you see this spinning corpse of a ghoul just... You're not sure it's dead yet.
Ragdolling.
Yeah, he's ragdolling on the ground. And all of a sudden he stops and he's starting to lift himself up, and that's the only indication that he's still alive. Nice, nice. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn? That was your action. That was your movement. You have a bonus action which might allow you to cast certain spells like Healing Word, but
I think I will.
that might be everything you can do, I think. Or you can do that thing that you know how to do, and you have seen what dire wolves look like.
Yes. I think.
Would- Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Tell them what you're doing.
Transforming to a dire wolf.
There you go. Boom. And what I will also do is on this dire wolf's character sheet, because I think Ryder has one as well, I will make it to where you can edit it, and you can use its character sheet now in order to do the actions. And you can see what he can do whenever you click on his character sheet. Check your journal, or shift double click the direwolf icon that I just put on the board for you. So all of a sudden, this white dragonborn, she kind of does all this thunderwave action, and all of a sudden she just starts to turn into a direwolf as her claws kind of retract back in. Fur starts sprouting over her, and then all of a sudden she's in direwolf form, giving off a soft howl as the moon is still shining brightly above you, and this ruin-like graveyard is just kind of still haunting the area. And that will be your turn. This ghoul stands up. He will use half his movement to stand. Let's see where he can go with half that movement. Not very far, I don't think. Ryder, you're getting a friend. You're still with us, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Yay, friend. Give me hugs.
Yeah, oh, you want the hug. Alright, give me a second. Here's the hug. Does a 17 hit?
Ooh, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I got this.
Okay, so you don't get paralyzed. Good for you. You get slapped across the chest. It was trying to give you a hug. It raked your back, actually, and then it just kind of fall back from it, and it's like preparing another swing at you, and you're like, that's not a hug. And you take 5 points of slashing damage as you're kind of feeling the rake across your back.
Hey, slaps aren't nice. I kind of wag my finger at him.
Bar, this one turns the rest of his body around. His head still facing towards you. Let me get this guy off of prone first. Alright. And then he turns towards you and he tries to take a swing with you with the claw as well. Hugs for everybody. 14. Does that miss?
It's
Oh,
gonna get hugs, alright.
oh.
Wait.
Why does your third box say ha 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 ha? Alright, I need you to make a DC Constitution saving throw. You are paralyzed, my friend. So, yeah, this guy gives you a hug, and he's still holding on to you. And you feel the raking of his fingers just clawing into your back, and he's just not letting go. And then suddenly, I can't move. Well, what's this thing doing to me? Please, get away from me! And you're paralyzed for this round, I'm afraid. And you take 8 points of damage as you feel that raking crossing across your back. There's only 2 ghouls on this field. Ryder.
Plus.
Well, plus possible abilities. I haven't.
I was going to say plus. I'm a halfling. I know what my movement speed is, and I have no modifiers.
Well, you're paralyzed, so at the end of your turn, you can roll again. Ryder, what do you want to do?
I'll just think to myself, oh, Bar's got himself. He's pretty strong. It's not like he could get paralyzed or anything.
Yeah.
And I just look over at the new direwolf, and I'm like, I wish I could be able to do that, just not yet. Brr. And I'm gonna thunder wave.
Alright, go ahead.
Level 1 thunder wave at this ghoul.
Everybody else has. Let's go ahead and let me see. What's my save? Con save. Okay.
Constitution DC 15. That's
it
fail.
Fails, so it will take 13 points of damage. It falls back 10 feet and then all of a sudden crumbles into a pile of bones and gore and intestines, and the head just kind of lops off, breaking, snapping off the neck, and it just kind of rolls towards you and it lands at your feet. But it is dead.
Yummy.
I kind of cringe at that, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, by the way, my name is Ryder. It's nice to meet you.
Alright, so with that, Bar, I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna take my.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take my movement really quick to just move around and look around this corner to see Bar, and that.
Okay, and you see Bar, and then all of a sudden he shakes out of his paralyzation. He tells the ghoul, bad ghoul, or whatever, with his elbow by popping it away from him, and that's his turn. He can't do nothing else. He got out of that situation, but he'll be able to act hopefully on the next round, unless he gets scraped again. You're in direwolf form now, Freya. You can smell blood in the air. You know that your companions are hurt on the other side of that wall. What would you like to do?
Can I lunge and leap over the wall and just attack it?
I don't see why not. Let me check your stats here, because I will ask you to roll something for me. Let's see what a direwolf can do. Let me get Since you're doing a running jump, I'm going to give you an advantage, and I just want a straight strength check as you're kind of throwing your form across the wall.
Okay.
So what you do, you open up that direwolf sheet I gave you, and then you click
Where is it at?
if you hold shift and double click the direwolf token, it'll bring it up for you, I believe.
Okay.
And then click strength. Just click the letters.
It just shows like 3714, and I did what you.
Huh? Do you see where all the numbers are with the quotation marks and everything? And then there's STRDEXCON.
Oh yeah. I
Click.
see bar 1, bar 2.
Huh? Do you see STR? Where it says 17 plus 3? No?
No.
Uh-oh. I might need to know what you're looking at then. Oh, hold on. Let me double check and see if I didn't give you full control. That might actually be the problem. Let me double check. No, I gave you full control of it. Look in your journal. You probably see it over there. And you're going to open up the direwolf, like left click it and open it up like you do a character sheet. And you'll see its stat block, right?
It's not letting.
Let's see here.
And I am clicking on it.
How about this? Just for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and click it for you.
Okay.
You get a 21. And what happens is you jump over that wall, and I kind of need you to do it as the wolf. Do you see the actions where it says bite?
No, I don't see that.
Alright, I'm going to do this one for you too, and we'll figure out what is going on. And you land a 21, which will hit. And then we're going to roll your damage.
So I can move this character, right?
You should be able
Right
to,
here.
right? Alright.
Okay, yeah.
What is there? Yeah, I could say you lunged over and then you're kind of like on top of everything there. You're kind of cramped, but you managed to lunge and get on top of this goal, and you're like dragging it. And now it needs to make a DC 13 to see if it doesn't go prone. So that's a strength check against your strong little snout there, and oh no, you dragged it to the ground like a good little puppy, and all of a sudden this ghoul is being terrorized by a freaking direwolf that's just like nom 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 nom.
Growls.
Yeah, giving off these light growls.
You hear blood curling growling.
There you go. And this guy's like, oh gosh, you did some. Let's see, you did 6 points. Did I take that off? I think I did. Yeah, he's he stands up, and he's still got you kind of attached, and he's like, he's going to try to take a claw attack against your direwolf form. So we're going to swing those claws, and what we need to do... Okay, he gets an 18, which will hit the direwolf, which has a AC of 14. And I will have your direwolf, I'm rolling your con save here, so here's his con save. And your direwolf is paralyzed. So
I tried!
Yeah, no, you did good, He got up, and he took a swipe at you. And you take, we need to roll your damage real quick. 7 points of damage, however, this is coming off of your direwolf form. I'll go ahead and subtract that for you for now, and we'll figure out how to fix this later. But for now, I'll kind of rush the forms for you, so we can kind of keep going. And we'll figure it out later, see what you're actually missing here. The only ghoul in the field, so Ryder, it comes back to your turn. You just saw the direwolf take this thing down to the ground after making a leap off that freaking wall. And then all of a sudden she gets swiped and she's like, "Yelp!" And she's paralyzed right now. What do you want to do, Ryder?
I'll say, you're doing good Is he still on the ground?
No, he stood up. But you do have
Okay.
You do have flank advantage if you move in.
I don't get flank advantage with a bow.
You do get... Yeah, not with a bow, but your scimitar. Or whatever you're using, sickle.
I use scimitar.
Yeah, you used that earlier. So if you want to use it again with closing in...
Yeah, I'll close in and swipe at him with my scimitar.
Alright, you got advantage on the attack roll. Go ahead and roll me attack.
Okay.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
That is 7 slash
How do you want to do this?
I just want to decapitate the dude.
Yeah, so you reach up, and you're a short halfling, and this thing's like almost as tall as a human, but you jump up, you take a swipe right around the neckline, and all of a sudden, fling, this skull kind of crushes against the wall. Yeah, this skull crushes against the wall next to it, bounces off, kind of bounces towards Bar. Bar almost has to duck as it kind of angles down towards him, and then it just lands on the ground beside Bar next to the direwolf behind her. And yeah, he falls down dead. Good job, guys. I need a Constitution saving throw from the direwolf again to see if you break out of your paralyzation, though. And I will roll that for you since you can't seem to access it for some reason. You're still paralyzed, but you're out of combat. You guys.
Direwolf whines.
I'm going to go around sticking arrows into their heads.
I don't think you have to worry about this one. I don't think you have to worry about that one.
I will stick an arrow in its head and then bring it over to the other one and then just like push it through.
You hear soft laughter once more. And this is childish. I can't get that high up, I'm afraid. Sorry. But it's like soft, high-pitched laughter, just kind of whispering through the air. Brad, if there is some kind of event you're wanting to initiate, I need you to direct message me stuff as I kind of keep going with the narrative here. But
Okay.
you guys are open to investigate at this point if there's anything you want to do. Your direwolf eventually starts moving again, I'd say. And yeah, Frey, you're still in your form, and you can stay in this form and just kind of search around with them. You guys can kind of communicate, but you can't, you can't talk back at them until you switch back. So that's
I sniff and bark.
I don't know. Can Ryder talk?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
talk.
you both could talk to her. It's just that she's in
No,
wolf form.
but Ryder can
can we-
understand.
I guess
If I
it's
can speak animals, technically, but I don't want to.
Oh,
Yeah. So
It'll waste a.
if
Yeah,
it comes up, we'll see what happens. Like there's something fishy going on in this graveyard, and maybe I'll allow some stuff to go by. But for now, you guys are
It's maybe the creepy laughing in the back.
yeah. All right, but now you're out of combat. You still hear laughter in the air. What do you guys want to do?
We're not in Shandor anymore.
I don't think we are.
Where the heck are we, Bar?
I don't know. Something just happened and we arrived.
And why did you throw me at that thing?
Because I thought you'd be a good weapon.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I say as I walk
The direwolf
over,
just snorts.
Yeah.
I give the direwolf good rubs behind the ear.
All right.
Yeah, I'm. Where are these
Wags her
zombies?
tail.
clothed?
All right.
Where are
So,
the zombies clothed?
Can we loot the zombies?
Yeah, like
Oh,
was there
well,
enough
yeah,
flesh
yeah,
to
if-
hold
if-
clothes?
yeah. Why don't you, one of you who wants to lead it, and if one of you wants to help, one of you roll
I'll
investigation.
help Ryder.
Whoever has,
You'll help me?
yeah, go ahead and roll me investigation with advantage since Bar's kind of flipping the corpses with you, and we'll see what they got. On
Can he use my luckies since I'm helping?
no,
You should have led.
you should have let it, dude. But you look through,
I have a
you
plus
find
2.
you find a copper ring on one of them, and this
Hey,
copper
this
ring
is my ring. Oh, wait, no,
it
it's
has the shape of a pumpkin on the top of it.
not.
I'm gonna take it.
No, all right.
If you don't take it, I'm gonna take it.
Well, I did take it. Thank you very much.
No, all right.
And then I'll give it to Bar because
Oh.
he probably knows more about it.
There you go.
Actually, no.
Go straight to my pocket.
The direwolf's
Quickly.
just gonna look at the corpse and like lick her lips.
Can I do an Arcana check on it really quick?
Do you,
Yeah.
Are you trained in Arcana?
No, but I still have a
And
plus
no.
4.
then no.
Oh, okay, fine.
I mean, yeah, no. You can roll religion if you like.
In all technicality, Oscar is not trained in Arcana. He just kind of has it.
Maybe you'll have it when you learn enchantments. Like, you're still a spell character, so arcane is still kind of like, even if you're not trained, you use it innately. So it's still
Okay.
It still makes sense to ask you to do arcane checks. Anyway, yeah, you find this copper ring. Don't know much about it. Just has the shape of a pumpkin on top of the part, where you can like put it on and have that little pumpkin there. But yeah, what do you guys want to do now? Done flip the corpses. You got all.
Are the figures still floating around?
Yeah, your perception still being what it is, you're able to determine that there's whispering a ways, and it seems like it's. Let's see here. Let me see what I got that I'm working with over here. Okay, we don't want that. Let me see what this is real quick. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. I would say like you see them floating around this fountain, and they're not staying like still in the single spot for too long. They're constantly just spiraling around, constantly moving.
What is that?
Mm-hmm. Like they're just kind of.
I mean, I'm not stealth right now. Do they see us?
They don't seem to be coming towards you. I mean, you just hear like the laughter coming from these specters that are just kind of floating around this fountain.
Or are they just flying over like buzzards?
I kind of nudge Bar forward as I hide behind him.
Yes.
Sure, okay, I'll go.
I don't like ghosts.
Happy Halloween.
And I'm going to switch to my bow.
I follow.
Yeah,
I'll
Freya's
take
following
my
behind
bow
you.
out as well.
Alright.
We're all following behind Bar. The huge
Alright, as
dire
you
wolf.
get there, stop. Crack. And then we'll do one more
Oh god,
crack.
another one.
And then another one. You hear two more sounds, and what I would like to do again, since we kind of came out of combat, I'm going to delete it. Let's see if you remember how to roll initiative. And I will put the other ones on there.
Why tonight?
We rolled a 0.
And I
It's always got like -2, don't it?
yeah, they're not going to get a turn, are they?
They never have a turn.
Alright, Lexi, do you know what to do? Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll your initiative as the direwolf.
Okay.
Alright. And can you even open up the direwolf's page at all?
No.
Like on the right side, do you check your journal, make sure, because I would like for you to be able to do this, because I feel like I'm taking away the fun.
Like, I'm clicking on it.
And
Not
it-
yep, at all.
Is there an alt tab of it? Like maybe you popped it out, maybe? But I will go ahead and roll that initiative for you.
I don't alt tab.
Yeah, alt tab, just like you would normally, woman.
Well,
I'm just saying that
it brung up Freya's.
Yeah, so your sheets popped out, and I was just seeing if you had the direwolves popped out like that.
No.
Okay, well, but you see it in the journal?
No, I don't see anything in the journal because not letting me click on it.
That is error. Let me see if I can fix it then. I'll see if I can fix it. If not, then we'll just keep going. So Lexi, control by. And then I hit save. I hit save on it again. Check it.
Still clicking it and
No direwolf on the journal.
mm-mm.
That sucks, guys. You don't have anything written in the search tag by chance, do you?
Oh no.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't.
All right.
I don't even see the search tag.
Can you do a screenshot and send it to me of what you do see? That way I can kind of narrow this
Yeah.
down while we get back into this. But I went ahead and rolled your initiative for you, and I'll get that from you in a minute. And then, yeah, as you approach this fountain, these specters kind of turn towards you, and then two more noises come out of the ground, and then all these ghouls, well, there's not a lot of ghouls, these are zombies this time, they're just shambling corpses that are just now getting out of the ground. Bar, you see them pop out, they're almost out of the ground. What do you want to do?
Ryder.
1 second.
And Brad, if you had a way to incorporate those characters, I need you to direct message me, because I'm just going free willy-nilly until I know what your characters can do.
I do not. Just tell you.
Or not Ryder, I mean Brett.
Yeah, I'm asking him something.
Oh, okay.
But no, can't do that.
Do you see the monsters down there where it says Direwolf, Lexi? Look where...
yes.
Yeah, left click that one. And it should pop out.
Left click it?
Yeah. Just click it like you wanted to select it.
Okay, now I see traits and actions.
Good. Okay, good. Now you can have fun, because you get to use their character sheet instead of yours until they lose all their HP, and then you turn back into your other self.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to be using that instead of your character sheet until you get forced out of your form. So you're
Okay.
good. Alright, so now we're waiting on Bar.
Okay, so I was just gonna tell Ryder that what the plan was to have me, jump up above you, then you use Thunder Wave, and you see me flying on top of the.
I mean,
Alright, so
I guess I could. Yeah, I could.
You're still going to take the damage, but if you choose to fail the save, I will allow it.
Alright, then.
I mean,
I'll
you're
do
still...
that.
Yeah, so you're going to hold an action.
If you want to use it, don't. That's just an option.
All
you
right,
don't have to.
It's up to you what you
I'll
want to do.
do it.
Alright, so what I need to know...
Do you want to send me airborne?
Yeah, no, I'm up for it.
Alright,
If you
so...
wanna try.
So Bar's going to hold his action, and he's going to attack as soon as he's airborne close to the Spectre?
I'm going to fly up on the building, kind of do like a tumble on top of it, and shoot it with a bow.
Oh, okay. So what direction are you aiming this? Like, which direction do you want him to aim this? That's a fountain, by the way.
Oh, that's a fountain.
Yeah,
I thought that was a building.
Yeah.
Don't push me in the water.
Yeah, these are
Does it
buildings.
have a
That's
roof?
like a grimy old pool there, and that's why it's like you can see the stones. But yeah, that's like, are you going to go up there and slash at the Spectre? But yeah, that's a fountain.
I mean, it pushes you 10 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you'd have to be standing, like, right here to get onto this building.
You know what? Don't worry about it. It was a bad idea.
Yeah, of course.
I was...
He was all up for it, though. He was ready to throw you on that building. All right,
I'm
cool.
willing to take a couple damage for
Something stupid. Gotcha. Well, how about something sensible for now? For what do you want to do? That's
Okay,
reasonable?
I'm going to. Let's pick off the ones up top first. So the one up top, the Spectre, that's closest.
All right.
I'm gonna shoot it.
So it's starting to spiral around, but it's got this moment where it kind of turned and looked at you. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I missed.
It lands in the water. He looks at you and it just kind of hair fizzes into the air and everything. That's your action. You didn't move. Did you want to move? Did you want
Bonus.
to? Yeah, bonus
Is
action.
going to be. I'm going to help the giant wolf,
All right. So a help action going to
and
be
I'm
used.
going to go over here behind the.
All right. So we all
Whatever
see
this
Bar
is.
pull out his bow,
Two.
right? Yeah. You pull out your bow. Oh shit! It missed, and you're getting ready to be like, I'm going to help the wolf out and try to get things working there. But for now, I'm going to take cover back here. So you kind of move beyond them and just get out of the way. We come up to Ryder now. You just see Bar get out of the way. What do you want to do?
You know, I'm gonna turn into a black bear.
Black Bear. Do you already have that in your list or not?
Yes,
Or not
yes,
your
I do.
list, but your character. Do you have access to it?
Hmm?
Do you have access
Yeah.
to it? Okay, then pull that icon out.
I don't have the icon in the. Oh wait, that's what you were asking.
Yeah, drag the black
No,
bear
I
onto
don't
the
have the
field.
icon.
Okay, then if you don't have it, let me get you that for you. That's what I was asking. Because I'm going to start putting these into your things so that you know that you can use them.
Yes, 2 druids and a rogue.
There you go. So now you should be able to
thank
pull the
you.
black bear on top to where you are. So go ahead and do that. Can you move it? There you go.
Oh, look at you. You're so little.
He's still little,
Uh,
but you're a bear.
Large.
no, they're medium. The black bears are smaller than like brown bears and stuff. And I will hold on. Who are you trying to take out first?
Yep,
These
that one
dudes
there.
or
Yeah, he was trying to get that specter that's floating around up there. He's floating about 5 feet in the air, but next round he might fly
Hey.
higher, so you can still reach him.
Grab him by the neck.
take my way up and wait. It takes an action to wild shape, so
It's bonus action, isn't it? Yeah.
hold on. Is it?
Yeah. I could teach you how to druid, even though I haven't druid before.
It is
bad.
an action for me. It might be a
Oh.
bonus action for her because
Alright,
she's circled the moon.
yeah.
So I'll stay right here and wait till my next turn since I only have a bonus action at the moment.
Alright, so the dire wolf, what would you like to do, dear? Dear? Dear,
I
is
think
the
I'm
bear
going
bear?
to sprint at it and attack it. Like,
Alright.
bring it down to the ground.
So you're gonna jump up here, grab whatever clothing you can find, and just yank it down. Let's go ahead and have you move into position. You're gonna use your movement to go up there. You can move up to. You got a lot of movement on dire wolves, I believe.
Right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
and yeah, you're
okay.
fine. You're fine. Your max movement is 50, so that was like 30 right there. Not even 30, I don't even
Okay.
think. But yeah, you're there. Make an attack roll. You will click on bite. You reach up to try to bite it, however, it seems to get just out of the way, and you're like growling at it and you're snapping at it. And that's about all you could do for the moment.
I have
Okay.
a great idea.
So this specter is looking at a brown bear or a black bear and a dire wolf. The dire wolf took an initial attack against it. Let's see what he will do. On the dire wolf. This thing hisses at you, Freya, and it tries to reach out, and then all of a sudden you jump back with the instincts of a dire wolf and get out of the way as it swipes, and you manage to get out of its life drain. And it just kind
So
of hisses
I
at
draw
you
back?
again. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to drop back. That's just like you're locked in this. Like you don't want to move out of range, otherwise he'll get another attack
Okay.
opportunity, and it's not your
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
But just for the narrative, he took a swipe at you. You managed to duck under and move out of the way, and now you're back in that position where you can still threaten him.
Okay.
Let's see here. This specter will complete its cycle going around this way, but since
Oh, no,
nobody's
we had
engaged,
to.
yeah, this one hasn't been engaged though, so he doesn't seem interested. These guys here. Wow. Shambling corpse starts to feel the stench in the air as you hear a shambling corpse kind of take a swing from you. Let's see here. They do a
I
slam
hope it
attack.
doesn't paralyze me again.
Nah, these don't. But that 16 will hit, because if you look at your AC on a wolf, I think it's natural 14, right?
Yeah, the AC?
Yep.
What's the AC?
Armor
Like,
class.
where am I
Armor
looking?
You're looking for
Okay.
armor class. And
14.
yeah, so I hit a 16, which is greater, and you take 6 points of damage. So on your form here, I'll take off 6 points of damage for you.
Okay. Think.
Yeah, see how I did that? I brought up these numbers. That middle one's the HP. You can just type -6 and then hit enter, and it'll automatically adjust the HP. Because I don't know if you can do that on the actual page, because it's just a stat block.
Yeah.
But there you go. Yeah, first session you get all the attacks. Yes. What a way to break you in, right? But don't worry.
Right?
There's love for everybody. Here's another attack for Ryder. Yep, this shambling corpse comes up behind you, Ryder, and it's like, whoosh. And these look just like the zombies you faced the other day. Does a 13 hit your bear form?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so you take 2 bludgeoning damage as it kind of pulls both hands into an axe handle, and it just drops its form on top of your bear, and your snout just gets snapped by it, and you're just growling back at it. That completes the Spectre and Zombies bar. Bar was going to use the help action, but I don't think she needed it. Oh, she rolled 9, so yeah, it didn't help.
9.
Yeah, that didn't help, did it? I was like, okay, what do you want to do, Bar?
That's what I was saying. It was like every time I give help action, they always roll the exact same. So it's just, yeah.
Maybe we should do something.
Why do I even bother?
Why?
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action to enter stealth.
Alright, go ahead. Make me a stealth check.
I'm entering stealth as I go behind this tomb.
Yeah, roll me stealth. There you go. I don't think they can see you.
And as I get behind, I'm going to get out an alchemist fire.
Okay.
And stick it in the zombie's mouth.
Well, he's kind of facing the black bear at the moment.
Like, I'm going to jump up and try to, grapple and stick it in the zombie's mouth.
Okay, so once you succeed in doing that, what's the plan after that?
To basically close it shut on top of it.
No biting for you.
Okay, for this, since you're aiming for a specific location on the zombie, I'm going to raise its AC by 5. So you have to make its AC plus 5. So
He does have advantage, though, for
you
Yeah,
do
I'm stealth.
Yeah, and I'm putting some headphones. I have to put my charger on. There we go. So go
So
ahead and...
a dexterity roll?
Yeah, do a dex as you're trying to wiggle it in there and try to get it in his mouth.
20.
20 it is. It's in there. Now what do you want to do? And since it's a drop action... No, I'll say since it's a drop action to put it into his mouth, you could take an attack with whatever weapon you want to ignite it.
I'm going to slice upward from its jaw with the manticore.
Alright, so you'll make an attack, you'll get sneak attack, and then you'll get damage from the alchemical fire if you hit. That will hit. That will crit, too. And that will do sneak
11.
attack damage.
Oh, crap, yeah.
You will fucking tear this thing asunder. I need to know the full total. Tell me what the full total is there, because we got to see if he's going to play whack-a-mole with you.
So that would be the alchemist fire. So
Alright,
that
21,
would be
27,
9 to
30,
39.
39. So it
Roll
takes, hold on, let me see what it's going to be. Minus 39. It has to get... I don't think it can get it. It's got to get 17.
Natural 20. Let me see the natural 20.
Yeah, natural 20. It looks like what it's... So it's 5 plus the damage it went over. So, yeah, it has to get... Let's see, what is it? Con? Oh, it gets plus 3. Okay, it fails.
Nope.
You managed to explode this alchemical fire in its mouth, and then this sword just kind of pops the empty bottle in jagged edges and cracks the rest of its skull onto the ground, and so it kind of... It's all crumpled up down there now. It's a big mess. It's definitely a mess.
And that is my turn.
That is
Hey,
your
Star?
turn? Yes, ma'am.
Can I step away for a second to go take my medicine?
Yes, go ahead. Rider's up,
Alright.
and then when you get back, it should be your turn, alright?
It'll only be a second.
Yeah, go right ahead. You're fine. Matter of fact, Ryder, go ahead and take your turn, and if we need to, we'll go on break. But I think we'll be fine.
Alright, I have a question.
I have answers.
How high is the Spectre right here?
He is currently 5 feet up in the air, because I didn't tell him to go up yet. So you can move into the square and threaten him. You'll still be within strike range.
I will tactically take my movement around this way and get behind him to get flanking.
Alright, so you jump into the fountain and get into the water. It's shallow. It's not very deep. Like, your claws are getting wet, and you're now getting
And
ready
back.
to... Welcome back. You're getting ready to raise up on your hind legs and slash at it. Go ahead and make your attack roll. There you go, 2 attacks. So 1 with bite, 1 with claw. Go ahead and make your attacks. You double check its AC. Yep, they both hit.
That's the bite. That's claws. Oh, same damage on each. For a
Alright.
total of 16. Which is probably halved or something.
You notice you doing this to a flesh and bones probably would have done more damage. However, you see the form kind of go ethereal for a moment as your claws rip through it. Then all of a sudden it kind of seals back. It has noticeable damage, but you definitely saw that you weren't doing the full amount. Anything else for your turn?
I'll just roar in its face.
Roar.
Roar.
Want to make an intimidation check?
Ooh, intimidation.
Yep, this will determine who I attack next round.
Okay. Should I just do it with my normal?
Yeah, do it with your
character?
normal because it's an innate ability. Like it would be based off wisdom, charisma, or whatever. And you get to keep those stats. Yeah, okay.
That's a 9.
It's a 9. Direwolf, what would you like to do?
I'm going to swing around and pounce on the rotten corpse.
Alright, so you're gonna turn your back to the specter and then attack the zombie, right?
Yes.
Make a bite attack. This direwolf, oh my god. Okay. Now what you do now, you see where it says attack in the 25? Just click your left clicker on attack and it'll roll the damage dice for you.
That
On
up?
Yep, on the chat box. You see it? I want you to go hover your mouse over attack where it says 25, 22. Where it says attack, I just want you to click the attack as if it was a button.
I did click bite.
No, don't click bite. Click attack underneath. Not on your character sheet anymore. On the chat window. Where the numbers popped up.
No, like,
Click the attack. It says bite, direwolf, then there's a line. Then it says attack, 25, 22. Just click the attack next to the 25.
I don't see it.
In the
I
chat
really
box.
don't.
Yeah, see where writer...
I'm looking at chat box.
Click
Looking
the
at
li-
direwolf and then
It's the word bite right above where it says what's attacking. Right under your name.
I want to send you a screenshot.
Okay, yeah. Because you might have closed the chat window. So yeah, do that. I'll double check it, guys. It's no big deal. We're having fun, right? Everybody
You
having
gotta
fun?
make sure that you're
I'm fine.
at the
I'm
top
having-
of the right.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, I keep asking you to tell me what your characters are going to do. Because if I don't know, I'm not going to introduce them. So send me a message. Because I keep checking Discord waiting for a direct message from you. You ain't said squat. So tell me how
I
you...
did.
I don't have it. Where's it at?
I sent under you.
Who?
I sent on. Oh no.
Who did you
My
send it?
other campaign.
Ha ha ha
Wrong
ha.
bot. Wrong DM. Shit.
Yeah.
I will be back.
TYT and alright, and I'm waiting to verify what Lexi's seeing real quick here, so bear with us folks as we get... Oh, okay, you're stuck on a journal page. I am so sorry, dear. You see where that blue light is, where it's got like the bubbles? That'll pop you back onto the chat box. Think of it like IMVU. Like you were looking in
Okay,
your inventory.
okay. I
Now
got
you
it.
need- Yeah,
I got
now-
it.
Yeah, when I say it like that, did that work? Yeah, you were looking in your inventory.
Yeah,
You put
that
on your
worked.
dress, which is a bear costume or a wolf costume. Now you got to go back to the chat window and actually type the chat stuff. So yeah, what we'll do there.
Okay.
And yeah, you see where it says attack, and you got that wonderful 25 sitting right there. I want you to click the word attack.
So
in the
I
chat.
click it.
Yeah, you click it.
Okay.
And that's the damage you just dealt as you jumped on top of this zombie. Holy crap! What is that? That's pretty good. 7 plus that is 21, right?
19.
19. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
I
eat your face.
You pretty much did. Now I need to make a strength saving throw to see if you topple this guy down, and I will look at what you sent me there in a second, Brett. Apologize. Well, it's your fault, to be quite honest. It saves. So you try to force it down, and it's not budging. It's still standing. You're kind of like got your paws on its shoulder, and you're like ripping at its throat, and you tore out a good piece of it. He is barely standing there, though. You could feel like if you had the chance the next round, maybe you could just push him over and tear into him again. But that's your turn there. Yeah, that's a pretty good round for you. But now we are to the specters. And because that was a shitty intimidation, I'm gonna hit you anyway.
Wow.
How dare you
Yeah.
start
Nice.
intimidating me?
How dare you Well, the
No.
specter like screams back at you and it's roar and it's like trying to swipe at you to drain your life energy and it just totally misses you. So it's like you're having this I'm scarier than you contest with it and it's just not coming out right.
I just turn my head as it swipes, and I'm like, nope.
Alright,
Not
but
gonna
get
pay
this.
attention to you.
Get this. The specter completes its cycle getting up to its friend and he's like he's got his arms out with his
Stop.
hands like out in the side. He's
You
like
attracted another.
No, he's like looking at the other specter and he's like, why ain't you moving? He's got his arms out, like kind of indicating, and he's like, the other specter's like pointing to all you guys, and then it turns and it looks, nods, and then I'm going to see who it wants to go after with let's do a dice roll. I don't want to focus anybody on
I just
purpose.
made the fight harder than it needed to be, basically.
Did you really?
I did.
We're going to go after the pretty direwolf, I'm afraid. So it comes out of the fountain. It looks a little bit PO because it had to leave. It was enjoying... Holy, double shit.
Jesus.
Sorry, Lexi.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Really?
I need you to make a constitution saving throw as a direwolf. Just click on con on that sheet. There you... Oh, good job. So, I want you to take a bunch of damage for me, if you don't mind. But, hold on, I believe it's reduced if it's...
22.
Okay, so the target succeeds on DC saving throw, or its maximum HP is reduced by the amount of damage taken. Okay, so you take the full damage, however, you don't lose your max HP because of it. But you're in direwolf form, who cares?
Yeah,
So-
it wouldn't matter.
So, wow, you are hurt. You didn't subtract it yet, right?
No, I don't
Alright.
know how to subtract it.
Alright, so you see this little... Since you're on a wolf form, and this is how I do it for my monsters, in case any of you are wondering. Like, you left-click the token, you see the 24 and 14, right? In
Yeah.
the little circles. What I do is I click on that 24, which is your HP, and then I
Okay.
type -8, and it'll take 8 hit points off. And then you can click it again, hit -14, and it'll take it off. Or you can add it all together and minus total, and then it'll take it off for you.
So what do I put in the 24 slot?
I put, what is that, 22 damage?
Yes, 22.
So minus 22, you just type -22, and then hit enter, and it'll change the HP for you.
Minus 82?
Mm-hmm. It even tells you there in that black box how it works. And then once you hit enter, it should adjust your HP, and you are barely in wolf form
22.
right now. Yeah, did you get it?
Enter? Do I hit enter?
Yeah, hit enter. No, that's not it.
Um,
Hold on, I'll fix it. So you had 24 before. You click it, and then you just put -22 in the small white box, and then hit enter, and it'll take it
oh my
down.
god, I am at 2 life, guys.
So you're
fine.
You're fine.
You're fine. You're a druid.
Yeah. So that was that direwolf's turn, or not the direwolf. That was that other specter who came in there and decided to drop the smackdown on somebody. He's really pissed. He wanted to keep the circle going, and then you guys ruined the circle by stopping his pal. So he came over there and beat the snot out of this direwolf. Now the
I blame Bart
direwolf.
for this.
We broke the merry-go-round.
Yes, you broke the merry-go-round, and now this zombie wants to take a swing at the direwolf. He wants to pet the wolf. Oh my god, 21, that's so sad. Okay, so here's what happens. You take 6
I'm
points of
moving
damage.
my character up.
Yeah, so what you do, 2 damage comes off your wolf form, right? And then all of a sudden,
Yep.
bam, you're back into your shape. And then you'll take 4 more points of damage off your actual form. So you'll go into your character, or you could do the same thing. Matter of fact, what I will do to make this... So take off 4 more damage off your current hit points inside your character sheet. And while that's happening, I'm going to add something to your thing here that'll let you do it just like you did a second ago. So if you want to keep using...
I'm at 6, right?
Yeah, so you... Or, yeah, -4 puts you at 6. So, yeah, this...
I got it.
Yeah, this Dragonborn's looking ragged as she gets knocked out of her form, and then... Whew. Bar, what do you want to do since that one died? Horribly. Still got glass shards around your feet, but yeah, you're fine.
I'm going to kind of. I'll shoot the specter that is doing all the damage.
All right,
The one to the right.
This one right here. That was the one that did all the damage to her earlier. Or do you want the top one? Okay, go for that one. Gotcha. So you pull out the bow, pull back an arrow. Hey, that one hits. And is this bow enchanted by chance?
You said it was +1.
Then it sounds like it's enchanted. What's the total damage? That's a 22?
Since since an ally is nearby, that will be 22. Yeah.
Yeah. That specter, it screeches as the arrow soars through its chest, and it kind of reaches in like it's trying to stop the stabbing from growing. Then the hole grows bigger and bigger, and then finally it just kind of reaches to the sky, and its form just evaporates. Good job, you killed him.
And I will run over and try to help.
Freya? Okay. Oh,
yeah,
okay. So you're gonna
help cover.
Oh, nice. So you're like, she's hurt. I'm gonna get right there in the front of things and protect her. Good for you. Ryder.
Splash, 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 splash. And multi-attack.
Alright. So as black bears start sloshing through the water. The bite hits, but the claw slashes up and it misses. Go ahead and give me some damage on the bite attack, though.
Ooh, another 8.
AP. Yeah, not bad. So we'll take off that much for that. And the specter turns around and looks at you. And the claws still miss, even with the flanking bonus. That's sad. Alright.
Yeah.
Now, I deleted the specters, but they go on the zombie's turn anyway, so...
Well, it's her turn. It's, her thing was deleted when you deleted
Oh, no,
the,
yeah, that's true. Okay,
direwolf.
yeah, the direwolf. Okay, so... Let me add your turn back to the turn order. We'll put you at... She's right after you, right? Yeah, sorry
Yeah,
about
she's
that.
right after.
Alright, so I'll put you at 14, and I'll And then we'll skip down to Freya. Freya, you're in your form. What would you like to do? You have spells at your disposal. You got probably another beast
I
shape
think I'm going to do the quarterstaff on the zombie, like,
down there.
who... Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and move into position because you got to be within 5 feet. So you got to be one square next to it. So you move up. And you're like reeling back this staff. Go ahead and roll the staff attack. Are you using 2 hands or 1?
2.
Alright, so go ahead and roll it with the 2-handed. So you take both grips onto it and you swing it, and he somehow manages to like duck his head down, and then it just whistles past him. Unfortunately, you did not hit. Wow, you were close though. It kind of ripped right off next to
I was
his...
hoping to take its head off.
I know, it was close. You do have a bonus action left. Is there anything else you can do?
I think 2 hits, or can I do another action?
Not yet. I don't even think you get 2 weapon attacks, but you now know what a bear looks like. You could put a black bear into your categories of beasts that you could take, since he's over there showing you what she can do. But as far as, I think the only thing you can do is B-shape or healing word if you have it.
What about cure wound?
Cure wounds requires an action, and I'm going to look at your sheet just to see what you got. But you could cast healing word because that's a bonus action spell. Alright, I'll close your sheet though.
I'll do that then.
Alright, so click on healing word on your spells. Yeah, on your spell list there. If it's on the middle part, like if there's a healing word in there, you can click that or go to your
cast as what level?
First
1?
level. Yeah, your first level right now.
Okay.
So you can add 6 HP to yourself, and you do a quick healing word, and you feel a little bit better. And I believe you used all your level 1 spells now. So I think you get 2 casts per day. We'll look it up later. Otherwise, I might just let you keep casting. I don't care. Till we get to that proper level range. Anyway, zombies turn.
Black bear, you said?
Yeah, you can add Black Bear to your list now because you see what
That's what I'm
Ryder.
doing.
Yeah, you see Ryder over there. She was able to attack twice in that form, so that might be something you want to do later. This zombie here, seeing how close you were to whacking it, it does the axe handle again, and it's going to try to pump you to the ground. 14 hits your AC, I believe, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
By 1 point, yeah.
So that 6 HP you healed, the zombie goes, "Blah!" Boom, and it beats you on the head with its axe handle like grip and slams down on you, and you take 6 bludgeoning damage as you're kind of like feeling the top of your head, and you're like, ah, that hurt, you know? Yeah, so you just did a up 6, down 6, so you minus 6 more off your HP there.
Got it.
There you go, and that's that zombie's turn, and now I need to do the Spectre. Odds are even, Bar.
I'll take the hit.
No, odds are even.
Odds.
It's even. You get to take the hit.
Yes.
It's odds. You still get to take the hit.
Like,
Wow, Spectre. This is the same Spectre. He rolled 20 last time too. Holy shit, he is out for blood. You killed his merry-go-round buddy.
Oh, you might die. Oh no.
Oh no, I need you to roll me a.
no.
Oh god. You...
I take 9 damage.
Okay, yeah, uncanny dodge. But you also take 9 permanent HP damage until a long rest. So you can't heal this HP back yet. So keep that in mind. So your maximum HP has been lowered. I would put in like quotation marks what your current max is on the top bar.
I'm just my icon and character sheet aren't linked, so I can just mess with that.
Alright. Da 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 da. Bar, you just
I'm
got
sorry I
whacked.
got you to put this on.
No, I like it. Go for it. What do you want to do?
My turn?
Yeah, your turn, sir. And I'll... Alright, yeah. We'll take a break after this fight's over, too, though. But, go ahead.
I'll try to... it'll be an even roll. If I do my bow, it'll be an even roll, right? Since I have flanking, but I'm also close range.
I would just pull out your sword and attack.
I don't want
Otherwise, you won't get flanking with the bow.
to. Okay.
Because it's
I'll
still a
go
range
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a range
Oh,
weapon.
no, disadvantage.
You don't want to disengage?
I'm gonna lucky it.
Okay. That will... You know, believe it or not, that would... No, that will miss, actually.
No, that would miss.
Yeah.
Lucky again.
You can't lucky twice in a row.
Crap.
Unless you roll the
What's the first
natural one. Is it a...
Wait, never mind.
No.
It's a
No,
disadvantage.
you're fine. Yeah. So you try to
So
pop
that
the
was
arrow. And
An
it,
11 to an 11. That was
And-
an amazing lucky point.
yeah, that black bear just saw an arrow whip past his head as it kind of goes through this ethereal specter, and just...
I kind of just look cock-headed at Var, and I'm like, what the heck, are you trying to shoot me?
Yes!
You finally figured it out. Oh no. Alright, so now it's your turn, Ryder. What do you want to do?
Oh, I can actually hurt. And yeah,
I
I'll
wanted
do
to
it.
stay in the flanking.
He like sloshes over to the other side of this specter again.
I'm just kind of slowly starting to circle it.
And then he breaks up. Go ahead and make me some damage rolls. Both hit.
Nice. Do I murder it yet?
Oh, we're about to find out. Let's see, what is that? Not quite. You rake up there and you're doing these attacks, and yeah, you got a good grip on it. Yeah, you got a good bite on it. Oh, he is so... Why is he reforming back into a specter? He looks ragged and he's barely there, but he is still Still very much alive, and it just kind of
I
hisses
just
at you.
throw a temper tantrum in the stream, just splashing around internally.
Yeah. Freya.
So,
I think I'm gonna turn into a black bear.
Are you going to try the black bear out? Alright, let me grab you.
I am.
Let me go ahead and pull you a black bear out. Yeah, those multi-attacks seem to be helping out over there, so taking after your
I'm
friend.
gonna move that way.
Alright, I'm gonna pull a black bear out, and then I'm gonna give you permissions on it. Actually, I might need to do it from here. Yeah, so now what I will do, so I think there's another person already using it, so I'll put it in both of yours. I hope it doesn't mess up the HP.
I don't think it will.
Alright, there you go. You should be able to move that one. You both might be able to move each other's pieces. Please don't. But you should be able to pull that sheet up. You see it in your journal. You got to go back and forth between the chat bubbles and the journal if you want to see everything there, Lexi, alright?
Black bear. I got my character up.
You got it?
Back to yes.
Then go ahead, and what you do, since it has multi-attacks, it tells you you can make one bite and one claw, so you get to click both the bite and the claw.
Okay, I'm going to lunge at the. I'm gonna lunge. See.
That
what's
one?
the? Yeah.
If you hold down the left mouse button, it'll ping wherever you're pointing, so you can kind of show me where you're
Bite.
going. Alright, go ahead and make the bite attack. Let's see what happens. And claw attack. You know what? The bite misses. But guess what? The claws hit. Go ahead and roll me damage. On the claws. Just hit the attack on claws. In the chat box, alright?
Okay.
There you go. How do you want to do this? Because that will kill it.
Good.
Yeah,
Die.
you just wanted to break your claws out there and knock his head off, or
Yep.
yeah, those claws come. You try to bite at it, right? And it ducked down, but that was its mistake right there, because you just raked your claws perfectly, and its head just lunges off of its body as it floats down the, bouncing off a couple of those tombstones south of you there, and then the corpse just kind of plunk, crumples right in front of you. All you have left to contend with is that specter over there, where your other bear friend is taking shots from, I guess.
Oh, it's gonna die too.
There you go. We come to that
Vengeance.
specter's turn. The specter turns towards the black bear and yells at him, and he's going to do another one of those drain attacks. What? Okay.
Another. No, that thing is cheating.
That still counts,
That-
but I'm gonna
Something's wrong.
roll it again. Okay, it's not stuck. Okay, 3 times the charm. What can I say? I mean, I'm rolling it fair, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Give me a DC Constitution saving throw, because this thing is beating the shit out of you right now.
Constitution save. So,
Yep.
either way, I'm going to be taking 2 points of normal damage. I'm
All right.
sure that.
So you
yeah.
take 19 damage, but it is healable. So you take all that damage.
Yeah, I unformed from my black bear
Alright,
and
so
turned
you-
back into myself, I do take 2 points of damage.
Whew. That guy's out for blood, guys. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so Bar, this specter is doing some damage. Damn. What do you want to do? Bar? Did we lose you?
No,
you-
he's there.
We can't hear you, Bar.
Or you
Can't
pushed to
hear you at
talk
all.
or what?
Kind of because my mouth is full.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm gonna attack it and do
With what? The sword? Alright.
my Manticore sword.
Yeah, that'll work. And that will do some serious damage. That will do full damage. How do you want to do this? While your mouth is full.
I'm going to stab it.
No, duh.
I'm going to slash it. I'm going to turn the blade around so the claws are the attack
Right.
and just slash through it.
So yeah, you're just raking this blade through its innards, and then it's like screaming up at the air, and it too evaporates away as you kill it. And with that, all the major threats at this point have been dealt with. And we're going to take a break. So if you need about 5 to 10 minutes to go potty, this is your chance.
Okay.
And I will.
Darn, I was hoping I was.
Are you
I was gonna eat it.
Are you having fun?
I was gonna eat it.
Are you having fun?
I am.
Good.
I am.
Glad to hear it. That's number one. All right, so I'm going to read what Brett's got for me. And
So this is your first time playing D&D, right?
Yeah,
I hope you're enjoying it.
I am. Hoping to make part of the team, actually. Hoping.
Well, you are
Yeah.
part of the team.
Yeah, I mean, you're part of the team, you're doing stuff.
I just don't want to be like, oh, I'm a burden on you guys.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
No.
what I'm doing.
No,
I
no.
feel like that sometimes.
We if any, we have in the other, like, there's a player missing tonight, but he's essentially unkillable. Yeah.
Pretty much.
What's so powerful about him?
He's a barbarian with 21 AC.
Ah,
let's see here. What level did you make this?
8.
So, what classes are you? I know you're part druid, but I feel like something
I'm a
else.
dragonborn.
Well,
Well,
she.
yeah,
Here's the
that's
thing.
true.
She's a druid, 100% druid. She hasn't taken any multi-classes yet, and she's given herself a handicap because, one, she wants to feel like she's leveled up in the game fairly. So she's currently only level 2. But she got her Circle of the Moon, so she can turn into the Dire Wolf at the very least.
Yet matching our damage.
And the bear.
Yeah. And she's
No.
she's doing good. One thing I
You
will
wanted-
remind you, Lexi, is that you do have a breath attack you can do. Because when you're in your Dragonborn form, you can do
Yeah,
that.
I just now thought of that, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I should have done. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
have
Could probably
froze it,
turn into
and
the
I
brown
should
bear
have killed it.
if you want.
Yeah. But what we're doing,
Wait, what color is she?
white.
I'm a white
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So that
I
you
like
guys know,
Dragonborn.
and this is what we're doing with her. One, we're gonna say her backstory. Like, this is you running into her, and it can be canon, because she's stepped out of this mist, and she doesn't know why. She doesn't know where.
Yeah, I have amnesia.
Yeah, and she's been stuck in the ethereal bleed or something. You don't know, but the events that have been going around in the world is that the ethereal bleed. You guys had some experience with it off and on in both campaigns. And because it's Halloween, I was like, an ethereal bleed episode would be perfect. And then she's probably going to be equivalent level within a couple of long rests. So every time you guys do a long rest, she's going to get a level up. So she's slowly gaining all that energy she had when she fell into this state. But at the same time, she has amnesia, so we're going to be playing with her backstory a little bit to try to find her past. And this was like, you guys were camping out this night, and all of a sudden, Bar disappeared. You can't find Gideon, the cart, or any of the other guys. And then he just remembered, oh, you're hiding in my shoulder as a spider, so he threw you, and that was your excuse for being here. So you guys
He
are...
accidentally brought me
Poor
here.
Ryder and using him as a weapon. Bad.
that was funny.
That was
I am a
perfect.
proud lady,
He
okay?
reminds me of the spider kind of reminded me of Lucas the spider. If you know what I mean.
I don't know.
Okay, so whenever you get a chance, go to YouTube and look up Lucas the spider.
Oh yeah, are my spells good for you?
I don't know.
That's
Like,
good.
I'm kind of worried because I just told you she's only level 2. Try not to hurt her too much.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Bring it on.
No.
Hold on. I don't know. I haven't looked at your spell list. Like, I looked to see what level you were, and then I went to try to not making sense about any of that stuff. But yeah. Look. Sure.
Stark, I
Yeah.
have another question.
Yes. do
So, you know how is there any way that you can change my dire wolf to a white wolf if I give you the picture?
Sure, we can make a token for it. We could change a token.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that. I'll copy the
Because,
stat block and then adjust it.
And I was going to do the same for the bear.
Sounds good. Yeah, if you want to do custom icons, I do not mind. What I normally do is like the ring that's around Bar's token and Ryder's. I add that to it.
Mhm.
But you just send me the messages and say, this is for the bear, this is for me, this is for whatever creature.
Like, send you the pics.
Yeah. Send me the pics and I'll
Okay.
turn them into dicks. I mean, pics.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
I joke, I kid. I'm trying to have a good time. I know dick jokes are popular amongst the kids.
My.
Yeah, exactly. All right. But yeah, everybody go take a break. Need to use the bathroom. Need to finish up. Everybody's here. I hear. Checking to see if I need to.
I need to talk with Star, man.
I'm just gonna run to get some water.
Alright.
And I'm
Don't
going to
get
go
lost in the-
ahead and look.
What I will do is mute my mic and I will jump into general with you, I believe, and we'll just talk it out real quick, and then we'll get
General Tamar?
no, there's
Or-
general chat. If you go down there, it's
Oh,
just text.
yeah. There's
That being
Yeah.
said, you might want to mute Discord
yeah,
too,
yeah.
because
Well, I'll just mute
Okay,
everything.
okay,
I'll just
okay.
Discord. Okay, I'll mute everything. Remind me to go back on. All right, we'll be back in a little bit, guys.
Okay.
So we're going back live. Hello, hello. Okay, so you gave me the pictures. That's good. I might not work on it right away, but if there's like a moment where there's a little bit of a pause.
Oh, that's fine. Just take your time.
Yeah, I'll get them for you. But yeah, we kind of come back and everything. Everybody's here, right?
I'm here.
No? Okay.
Nope, I'm not here.
Okay. And Brett, you're here?
So is the spider around?
I am here.
Alright. It's eerily quiet right now. You guys pretty much have free roam if you want to start looking around, seeing if you can find a way out of this weird mist.
Did Bar get in here?
He's here. He said no.
I mean Gideon. I meant Gideon.
No,
Gideon.
if somebody pops in, we can say like it took him a while.
Yeah,
I was
like he
asking
will
his, like,
yeah.
character.
Yeah, okay. So, okay. Then
He's too heavy. It took the void a second to swallow him.
Honestly, we don't know.
Dude.
What do I see?
What are you doing? You see.
I'm just looking around for anything interesting.
This water is filled with a bunch of moss, green slush. The water's taking a green tint. You can barely make it out due to the moonlight's just giving you enough light to kind of shine into it.
I want to dip my finger in it and then taste it.
Ew.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, it was just a little tiny taste. Oh,
I don't
it
care.
can't be that bad.
Your feet are in it. What do you expect? It's gross. It's grimy. It almost makes you lurch, but you take it like a champ. You're fine.
Don't drink the water. It's nasty.
I wasn't planning on it, but now that you mention it,
I think I'm gonna
would you
splash
like-
around in the water some.
Yeah, sure. So this bear just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
So, can I take a look inside this building? I'm guessing like the zombie broke through the wall or something.
There's no breakage in the wall. There is still a closed sarcophagus door or big stone door that they use to seal these things off so nobody can get in and out.
You can beat on it to make sure there's nothing hollow.
I will.
I come over and investigate.
All right. You want to make a
I will-
perception as a bear?
I'm gonna
Perception as a bear.
No, not you. You're not a bear anymore. Talking to Frey.
Where's
no,
the-
It just Oh wait, they have a perception, don't they? Let me check.
wisdom.
Yeah,
It's either wisdom or they have a perception by
they
some.
Well,
have
they
a
have-
perception.
You
they
see,
have passive perception.
no. You see that perception +3? You just click perception.
So it's 1d20 plus 3.
Yeah, some of the skills are going to be there. If it's just a straight wisdom roll, then it's straight. But you have perception.
So
Yeah, there you go.
Could I use acid splash to melt through the door?
No. I mean, it wouldn't do enough to. Like, these are thick
Let's
stone.
not cover the door before we would learn if it's locked or not.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a good
if
point.
I was in my direwolf
I
through
would.
it, but
You can't talk. You can growl at him.
I growl.
And she
seriously.
thinks she's making sense to you guys, but all you're hearing is this black bear is just growling at you.
I wish to assist in checking the door.
As you're
I'll
kind of
investigate it.
As you're kind of moving around, though, Freya, you get the smell of pumpkin pies, pumpkin something. It smells kind of.
I look
Pumpkin.
as I start to nip the air.
The smell seems to be coming from that direction.
I like pumpkin.
Which direction again?
Look at the map at the ping. See where Ryder's kind of moving.
Okay, I see it now. I had to remove my
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, with Ryder's perception, you wouldn't make that out. And Pumpkin Queen, you just see this halfling sniffing the air in your direction. Go ahead and place yourself on the map.
Yeah,
Stop.
I'm
I
gonna
quickly
follow.
like look around the corner and I just go do a big. Wait, where is it?
Oh, goody! Hi there, I'm the Pumpkin Queen. I'm gonna make you into pie. Lights, scene orbs, action! You see Woodland Dean pop up into existence, holding dancing light, showing a bright area around, say, this
Okay.
I'm
Would
so
you-
confused.
As you're coming up to here, is it inside or outside? Because you're in the sarcophagus here. I
Inside.
thought you were going to be out here.
Oh, I could be out there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I was just trying to play.
I could be out there.
Yeah. So as you came here, I'm going to move you back. You see this, like, what, you got like a cooking table there or something? A crock pot or something? Or
Light cooking table. You see a pretty big pumpkin on my head. The pumpkin is animated when talking, and I'm only like 4'9",
All right.
4 9 inches tall, and wielding a whip.
Wait, you're only 4 to 9 inches tall? What?
Yes.
Taller than me.
9 inches tall. Think about that for a second. That's
4'9".
Oh,
4
4'9". I thought you said 4 to 9. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, so yeah, okay, so
No.
yeah, okay.
Ours like 3 and 9.
So you're like a very short human. I got it. All right, so you got this animated pumpkin hat that talks while you're talking. You got this cauldron, perhaps, and some goodies that
Yeah,
are out
cauldron.
on the. You're stirring the cauldron. You're looking at them, and you say your line.
I'm just kind
Happy.
of staring.
You cut her off. Go again, pumpkin
Sorry.
queen. She's going to turn you into pies. All right, now, what do you do?
Do I hear this?
Yes.
I call back and say, Bars, there's a crazy pumpkin person.
I'll run up. What you had to say?
Say that again.
There is an obvious like bakery happening right here, right?
Well, yeah, she's baking goods back here. You got cut off. I didn't hear what you said.
How much for one?
Oh, how much for one? What does the pumpkin queen say to that?
One of you, and that's it. And I'm gonna make you into pie, and that's what you can have for a pie.
Runs away.
Don't look at Ryder.
The bear. No.
The bear's like,
I
yep.
summon my pumpkin minions.
And out of the ground come 3 more zombies, except this time they have pumpkin heads. Though their token won't display pumpkin heads. Bro. We'll put this one here in the hallway. As he kind of like, oh, there's my target. Okay. And with that,
Have at thee.
let's roll initiative, everybody.
Huh. My dex is better than yours.
But they rolled an
I
actual
won.
20.
Initiative
Yeah.
is INT, right?
Yeah. Oh well.
Right.
What are you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you using the bear?
No, INIT, but it's
Yeah. Click
That's
that dice.
intelligence.
Click that dice. Click the thing that
Good
looks
Lord,
like a 20.
bears are not intelligent.
That's an intelligence. Roll the INIT that's up there in the right hand corner. If you're using the black bear's initiative.
I.
Yeah.
T?
It looks like a dice right above it. Bunch of triangles.
Okay.
Yeah. Just click that.
There we go.
There you go. Good girl. She's all learning. She's got this down. Well, I think the initiative order doesn't even need to be sorted. Look at that. Alright, top of the round. Pumpkin
Ryder should
Queen.
go first, but that's about
Well,
it.
Pumpkin Queen had her minions pop out of the ground. And if she wants to act first, because this was kind of a surprise round, was popping the pumpkin minions up. But now, what do you want to do, Pumpkin
Right
Queen?
there.
I will move forward one space and attack with my fire whip twice.
Your what?
Fire whip
Fire
twice.
whip.
Oh, yeah. Whip of fire.
You're mean. I wanted pumpkin pie.
So,
Okay.
this is on bar.
I have 14, so they
Both
both.
hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Take 11 points of
I'm going to uncanny dodge on that second one, so I
3.
take 8.
8 points of damage as you kind of get snapped by one, and then you're like, holy shit, she's snapping back again. Jump back and get away from it. And that will complete your turn, correct, Queen?
One more.
One more.
First action, inspire my pumpkin zombie. Pumpkin zombie next to me is inspired.
Inspiration. Got it.
Oh crap! Oh, crap. I know what you are.
Ryder, one of the zombies seems to be really energized, but the other two are slowly creeping towards you. What do you want to do?
I don't like this. I point my staff to the sky, and thunder rolls through the night, and down comes lightning.
I counter you.
Oh no! I'm actually going to have to contest this a little bit. Show me your target, Ryder.
I was targeting this dude.
I'm going to say you can't counter because you can't see her. Unfortunately, you need line of sight to know that she's casting a spell. So, you're good to go. Go ahead and see. I have to roll... What's the DC again? 15.
Yeah, which you can take when you get a creature. So, lucky there's a building right there.
Yeah. So, yeah, 9. 1, -1. Look at that -1 over there. So, 13
he
points.
He gets 13 lightning damage.
Its hair gets singed as... or the pumpkin part of him burns down a little bit, and the lantern of the eyes just kind of like... kind of grows short and narrow, like it's like, oh no, I'm getting hurt. Anything else for your turn, Ryder? I think that's it.
That's...
You are officially concentrating on this spell, though, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to put that on you. Hope that reminds me. So if you get hit, you need to let me know.
Alright.
Alright, so Ryder's turn completes. This one that just got singed is like, you must die. You need to become a pie. You must become a pie.
Start.
Yeah.
Look at
No.
Wait a minute. You're 14? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought the descending order went correctly. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
Never mind, back. Bar. You go ahead. You go first.
Just saying.
No. That's fine. That's correct.
Move that zombie back there.
All right, Bart. My apologies, sir. Continue with your turn.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my manticore sword and like rip and tear through the zombie to the northeast of me.
All right, go ahead and make that attack roll. That will hit. And it will take some damage. It growls at you.
I need to roll something from a bonus. I have to be nice. I won't leave Ryder here to die.
Oh.
Okay,
Hey,
You won't leave me here to die.
this is a Halloween special. You're supposed to.
My bonus action won't be to dash away. It'll be to swing with my dagger.
All right, go. All right, go for
Are
it.
you afraid?
No, he was kind of wanting some pumpkin pie. Only one of you must die. No.
Are you hurt?
Well, he's a rogue, dude. He doesn't want to stay in the middle.
I can get right there. I can get right there if I really want to.
Go ahead.
No, he
There's
already
only
used
one.
his... You still got movement. Are you done?
I still have movement.
You want to move?
Ryder, you want to switch places?
I'm good.
Okay.
What are we ending with?
Not doing anything else.
Not doing anything else? Alright, then
Why was the rogue in the middle of everything?
we'll deal with you.
Okay, you'll be fine.
We'll deal with you first. Slam attack with an inspiration roll. Doesn't need
That'll
to use
hit
it.
anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't need to use it, so he'll go ahead and...
Inspiration is
It's a d6. So 3 bludgeoning as this thing does the axe handle and just kind of cracks down on top of you. What?
I already
Take
used
1 point of
God.
damage? It's really chip damage at this point.
Yeah.
How are you
pretty
looking,
pointless.
Bar?
He's fine. Don't let him fool
Wait,
you.
hang on. I need to look at something.
You go look at something. I'm gonna go ahead and beat the snot out of.
Okay, so yeah, 3 damage.
Ouch!
Wow, dude. Why did you move into that?
I didn't.
11 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing does the axe handle to you and just crunk. And then all of a
That
sudden, those sad eyes of feeling pain turn to joy as it does damage to you.
Ooh,
I'm
goody!
like, that's very
Yeah.
mean of you.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hey, bear.
I'm gonna
So-
eat your face. Rawr.
Rah, 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 rah. And the thing's like, that's nice, bear. Take an axe handle to the face. 14. Does that hit your natural AC? Let's see. You have 11, so you will take... It
Yep.
bops you on the nose for 5 bludgeoning damage, so you'll be at 14 there. So it just kind of reaches up with its axe handle and bop! And slams against your snout, and you're like, ah! You know, he almost broke the bridge of that nose. And if you're ready to
wiggle my nose a little bit and kind of snort at him.
and you may retaliate because it is your turn now.
Okay, I think I'm going to attack him and bite him and claw him.
I don't know why we didn't have
What
this rolling. No, you cannot. He didn't make it into the mist. He was too fat, and I'm going to tell him you said that. I'm going to tell him you said that. Bars?
I'll play it off.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lexi.
I'm going to bite and claw him.
Go ahead and roll him. So you reach out with your claw and your snout, trying to bite back at him. You know how to do it, right?
Dick,
I'm not.
back up here with the...
Yeah, you got to bring up that bear. And you got to.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to go down to its actions, and then click a bite, and then click a claw. There you go. Wow, that was shitty.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Roar.
So
It's
I'm,
alright, it's alright.
I'm looking at the double 6 here. Like, let's see. That's still rolled what? 1d20 plus. That was a 1, wasn't it?
6,
Okay.
11, 6.
Why is it? The formula there is confusing me, but I know it's not your fault.
Yeah, confusing.
Like, is that a 1
You
or is
rolled a
that?
3.
Okay, so
There,
that's
she rolled
okay.
a 3.
All right, that's what I'm checking. Because we do have like
Yeah,
critical
rolled a
fails.
3.
So if you rolled 1 twice, I would definitely have to critical fail you. But no, you didn't. So you're taking a swing at him, and you're taking a bite at him. However, this zombie's just kind of moving out of the way. Apparently, he had an extra slice of pumpkin pie, and he's like all wired up with all that sugary goodness. Black Bear, I'm sorry. Did you want to move or anything? I will warn you, if you move away from it, if you move away from
what?
it though, he will get an attack of opportunity as a reaction. So you might want to stay in close. But if you do,
Can I move off to the side a little bit? Just one square?
if you're still within 5 feet of him, you can, yes. So like if you want to stay,
So,
you got to stay
If
engaged.
I wanted to stay right there.
You can do that because you're still in
Okay.
threatening range of each other. But like when
Okay.
you try to leave the threatening range, he can take an attack to try to, take a snap at you. But
Okay.
that's fine. All right, just to let you know, kind of give you an idea of like the other sides of the combat here. I do believe that brings us back to the top of the order. Ryder, your lightning storm is still Wait, is it maintained? You took damage, right?
No, I rolled a Constitution save and I got a 4.
And your thunderstorm stops. All right.
I'm like, you bastard! I'm so angry right now.
What? What do you want to do?
So you're gonna be pumpkin pie!
The pumpkin.
Ah.
You're
And I turn into a giant ape, a CR7 monster of the forest.
Alright. Alright. You want to be an ape?
Giving me lots and lots of ammo.
Oh, wow. Seriously.
Can I
yeah.
see him from there?
You're around the corner. You don't see him. You can hear him.
Okay, the giant ape though, can he see?
Well, I'm gonna
in that.
basically break through everything
Alright,
right
hold on.
now.
Let me see what this thing
So-
can do here. Let me see what it's like.
He just went Hulk.
Holy shit, he did. What size?
I know I read through the spell. I can turn into this.
Yeah, it's up to what your level is. So we're level
As
7.
you
so-
expand, I need you to make a strength check to see if you can crumple these sarcophagus, these buildings that are now cramping you in.
Mausoleums.
I need access to
Mausoleums,
the
thank
giant
you.
ape.
You do. Let me get that for you. Give me 1 second here. Edit.
That is a big ape.
Yeah,
This is not a normal thing. I can only do this once.
That's fine. We know what polymorph can do.
Yeah.
We've had it in the other campaign.
Yes, we understand. I understand.
Does
Yeah.
it tower over the mausoleum?
I would say yes.
Then I
Strength
can
or
see it,
athletic?
right?
Oh yeah, you can see it. This giant gorilla-like monster, just but he's like stuck in between this little alleyway that he decided to do this in, and there was a zombie right there. You kind of force him down. And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa!
I was step on him.
Yeah, seriously. So what do you want to do? Well, you got to give me a strength check. I don't know if you did yet or not. Let me look.
I did. I got it.
12 out of 8.
You're unable to move. You're restrained. Yeah. So
Oh, come on, King Kong.
you're restrained between these two mausoleums, and sorry, I didn't expect you to turn into a giant creature, but there you go. Pumpkin Queen, you see a giant ape in the middle of that mausoleum that's pincered by their own weight and force. What would you like to do?
That is very bad. I will move right here.
Better move. Come on, bitch. I'm gonna smash you.
Then I will attack twice with my flame whip.
13
Miss and a hit.
You got a hit on the 19.
Uncanny dodge.
2 points of damage as you snap him right by the earlobe, and it kind of
that's a
takes
1d4. I might want to save that. Actually,
Well, you already-
no.
You called
Uncanny
it.
dodge.
Yeah, you called it.
You can do
But
uncanny
still-
dodge as many times as you want, right?
I think.
It's a reaction,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reaction. You only get one.
so I can only use it once per turn.
Anything else for Pumpkin Queen?
I inspire the zombie far behind me.
This one over
You
here?
can do it.
This one?
Far one straight.
Oh, the one on the other side of the ape?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's probably terrified that the little halfling.
You
turned
can
it.
do it! And he's got this eyes of amazement, and then all of a sudden he hears you inspire him, and he's like, I can do this. Maybe?
I just let out a glass shattering roar as I'm waiting to break out of this.
Yeah, you're wiggling between these buildings. Unfortunately, you restrained yourself by growing so big in this small space. So
Can
Bar,
he move
so-
the leg? Can he kick it?
not really, he's restrained.
Dang.
He restrained himself. I mean, you guys act like I'm out to kill you. Like I said, you're your own worst enemy. Alright, Bar, sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to get out of the way of, the giant ape that might
King
kill
Kong?
me if I stay here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna kill
You
you.
don't know that. You have
You
to.
you might accidentally kill me.
I might accidentally step
dying
on
now.
Bar.
Once you
Oh my
break,
god.
there's no telling what's going to happen if you make your strength check. But go ahead, Bar. Where do you want to go?
I'm at least moving to the side a little bit.
Yeah. Make your move.
Okay. I don't want to get opportunities.
No, absolutely not. Because 4 points of damage.
Not by the
Ouch.
flaming web. That's a 1d4, and I thought it was 1d8.
I didn't know what the actual whip was.
Nah, well, you're stuck there now. The fact that you got multi-attack kind of makes up for it.
I'm going to. Okay, so so the Pumpkin Queen is an actual pumpkin, right?
Has a pumpkin head.
She has
Body
a,
of a human.
yeah.
Okay, I was about
And
to,
how tall is she?
4'9".
4'9".
A halfling essentially.
Yeah. And you're letting
No,
this,
if you're made out of if you're an actual pumpkin, I was going to throw some napalm on you.
Your pumpkin hat is what she has on. And
Okay.
and the heads of these zombies are pumpkins.
Cool. Okay, so your little bakery stuff is right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Leave us alone, or I will burn this down.
How dare you! I will smite you!
Apparently, she does not care.
Okay. So, instead of wasting an action, I'm just going to double attack. Like,
Tell me where the main
just out
ant's
of
going,
curiosity,
and
yeah, they're both going to the pumpkin. Or actually, it might be better to kill the little dude first. So,
it's up to you.
neat.
Yeah, very neat. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Neat.
Wow. Incredible beam footage. And you don't have an ally around, do you?
No.
Ouch.
But good news for you. Maybe. Let's see. So that's 10, 14. So let me see what this is going to be. The pumpkin falls to the ground, but he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's gonna pass.
Probably. Let me make sure I'm on the right one.
Holes natural
Has
1.
inspiration.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to use it too if it doesn't work. Hold on. I got to get on the
God.
right. I got to get on the right sheet. Yeah.
Things are not looking good for Laura right now.
It passes it with flying colors, and it raises back from the dead with 1 HP as it stares at you. Its pumpkin head got smashed in part way from the slash, but it's looking at you with this groveled eye, and it's like, I'm not dead yet. And that was both of your attacks. Yeah, you carved into it pretty hard, and you were like making a new face, and then it just said, I'm getting back up from this.
No, it's
And it's its turn. Raises the axe handle, drops to the top of your head, and 13.
I have AC 13 or AC 14. Sorry.
To save, man. Don't you have something?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
I have leather armor on.
All right.
With 3 decks.
All right.
So shouldn't I?
All right. No, that one didn't have inspiration. I don't.
No,
Oh
that
wait.
one does.
Yeah, I did. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah,
I hate to do it.
Roll 1.
Yeah.
Or crap.
That
It doesn't matter. Just hit
Doesn't
me.
matter. Yeah. So it's 6. Hey, yeah, it's. All right. So inspiration is used, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Like you're crying over there over 2 points. Inspiration is used, and you take 2 points of damage.
Wait, click me. Click me.
Ha ha ha. All right.
You
So
should
that was
run.
the slam attack on
I
the
can't
bear.
run.
The bear was at 12. Let's see. What's the bear's AC? The bear has 11, so that will hit. So that will hit. And you take 4 points of damage as this thing drops another axe handle across your noggin, and you're just like, quit hitting me. You're just kind of growling at it and just hitting you upside the head there, Freya. So -4 on your HP. And then this zombie who has inspiration and just heard his mistress say, "You can do it." Going to take a
And it has
swing.
advantage hitting since it's restrained, correct?
I think I've done
Yeah.
that right?
That would miss, but you have inspiration.
No,
No,
it would
it-
hit
he's
anyway
restrained.
because you're restrained. You're pretty much you're locked in place. He's got advantage on the round. But you take 3 points of damage as it
3 damage.
So it drops its axe handle down on your toe, and it just kind of stubs a little bit. He's looking at you like to see how much damage he did, and he's like,
Nothing. It
No.
doesn't do
he's just like shaking his head a bit. He's like, mistress, this ain't working.
Go for
I
someone
just
else!
look at him and look at my toe, and then I get really angry.
Great bait. All right, I need the black bear to retaliate. What do you want to do there, Freya?
I want to attack the zombie that's trying to give me a concussion.
Well, let's see what you can do. Let's see
I
that ball
will.
and
Bite
claw
him and claw him.
Your bite misses, but your claw rakes down after him. Do the claw damage.
The attack?
Yep, hit the attack there underneath claw. There you go.
9 slashing.
So you slash your claws across him. It takes off 9 points of his life. And you're just kind of looking at his head where you scrape these claws in. There's like a claw mark of your bear form that just kind of raked through. And you can kind of see the inner glowing light of where his noggin must be coming from. But yeah, you got a nice little cut going through the top parts of his rind. He's like holding it for a second. He's like, wow, that hurt. He's just giving you that eye movement,
Just kind of growls at it and be like, "What? Do you know how it felt to have your axe handle on my head?"
So there's a bunch of growling and groggling going back and forth between the two of you. You seem to have a hidden language that you're both seeming to share, even though you're enemies. Ryder, let's see if you can break free. I need an athletics check from you. Or a straight check in this case.
27.
Great babe, you jump up. I need a dexterity saving throw for Bar and the zombie. And the Pumpkin Queen, and the zombie next to the Pumpkin Queen.
Bruh. Stone goes flying everywhere.
Look at that dex save.
Tries to avoid getting hit by big rocks.
Yeah. Pumpkin Queen, you're taking full damage. Bar, you escape. You will take half
no
damage. You got evasion now, right?
Yeah.
You're good. So what we're going to do here is roll. As debris comes crashing off these mausoleums, a big chunk of it gets thrown your way as the big ape just kind of reaches for a piece of it, and he's clawing his way up, and he just throws it towards the Pumpkin Queen. Unknowingly, you take 12 points of damage, and so does the zombie next to you. And then the other zombie on the other side, as he rakes himself, and you're standing on top of these buildings right now in ape form. So you got one foot on one side of the alley, you got your other foot on the other side of the alley, and you're up here on top of everything, and you slung these rocks just to get up there. And then I need to go ahead and start rolling. Taking off damage, minus 12 here, plus 5 will make that 8, so it needs an AC or DC. Unfortunately, the rubble was enough to keep the one down south.
Inspiration?
No, yeah.
Wouldn't help.
Yep, you're right. Inspiration. So the zombie will use its inspiration.
It's a D8.
Doesn't matter, because it will make the save with just a 1, even if I roll a 1. So therefore, he uses up his inspiration and is now back to 1 HP. This poor guy here. This poor guy here.
Wait, who's on 1 HP?
The one next to you.
Okay.
And this guy already used his inspiration. You didn't give it back to him, I don't think. So
No, I
11 plus
didn't.
5 is 16, so let's see what he gets. Natural 20, he comes back up at 1 HP. So your minions are holding out. They're like, you can't keep me down. And you took
Your
your...
troopers!
Can I pick up that zombie and
You're-
just fucking Hulk him and smash him from side to side?
I'm gonna say
Puny
no.
mortal.
Well, you're on top of the mausoleum, so you're technically 10 feet away from him.
I have 10-foot reach.
Make an attack roll.
I think that hits.
That
Mhm.
hits. This is a zombie. It hits. Go ahead and do damage.
Well, I get 2 fist attacks.
Well, you grab
But
him.
we'll go
and he
ahead and...
takes- Right, that will make this DC very hard for him to beat. You'll have to get a natural 20 if he's going to survive this one. And he does it. So that time he shatters into dust as you kind of bang him from building to building. And then all you got left in your hand is a leg or a femur.
And then I'll turn around and walk forward next to Bar and take my second fist attack because I have multi-attack.
Alright, and you're going to swing it down towards the mean old lady.
queen.
With...
Ah, that's a 12. That's not gonna hit.
Needs it beats or
12 will hit.
12 will hit her?
Yeah, she's in clothing.
Holy crap.
27.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Are you gonna... I can take that off if you want, but if you're gonna keep track of it, I'll let you do it.
I'm keeping track of it.
Alright, Pumpkin Queen. Once you're done taking damage, you can retaliate.
I'm
How
just
dare you
staring.
do that?
Bruh.
You're all a bunch of
I will-
animals!
Literally, I'm like, I kind of like point at myself and I I'm doing the really?
Cast false light on myself.
Hey, I know this is weird to bring it up now. Even though I did 3 damage to you in your form, can you give me a Constitution saving throw? Ryder?
Yep.
What does false life do?
Oh, it just adds 22 health to me. The other one you don't have
It's a
to
pass.
keep track of.
Gotcha.
It's 10 HP.
Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, you keep track of that. Alright. Yeah, Pumpkin
And
Queen.
then, can I do a attack?
Was that a
That's
bonus
your
action?
Hmm.
Check the spell, see if it's a
So
bonus
whip
action.
it's an action.
Yeah, so you only have a bonus action.
I-
Then.
Those whip light or no?
Huh?
I think a whip might be a light weapon.
Well, yeah, but you used your action to cast a spell, so
Okay.
it's got to be the action of attack in order for you to multi-attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And then bonus action, inspire the zombie next to me. You can do it. I believe you.
You didn't expect to fight a giant ape, did you?
Oh. So it's inspired. I put "huh" in its box, so I know. All right. So bar.
We're bringing out the big guns, so I'm going to bring out mine.
All right.
I'm going to step away. I'll take it.
Where are you going? So I know who's making the attack. Everybody take a attack.
Take it.
Yay!
Pumpkin Queen can snap her whip,
Do it.
and the
I will
zombies.
acid splash.
No, you gotta swing with a weapon.
You
No,
gotta
I have Warcast.
Oh, I was about to
Yeah,
say you
work
need
out
that,
too,
but
so
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, make a DC. Oh, okay, easily done. So that's no damage, right? Because that's a no damage because not only that,
it's a deck save, so
yeah. Evasion would kick in, but I think it's a cantrip, so it would have missed anyway.
Now, that technically can hit another person 5 feet. Would it hit the ape or no?
I
Yep,
would say
it would.
no because he's 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
no, I would have been right beside the ape at that point. So
But
I don't
he's
know.
still-
Oh, that's right.
No, but you're 10 feet in the air, dude. You're on top of the mausoleum.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's
I'm
down
on
there at the
top.
floor, so no, you couldn't hit him.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Everybody's fine. So you got out of that freely. So what do you want to do now?
Bonus action: dip an arrow
Uh-huh.
in poison plus.
Oh, that was a good poison too, by the way. And where do you want to send this lovely arrow?
Arrow is going to the pumpkin queen.
Show her who's boss. That will hit. Do some damage.
And you get sneak attack. I feel sorry for you, Pumpkin Queen.
Okay.
Make that con save.
And I need a Constitution saving throw from the Pumpkin Queen.
Yes.
Ooh, natural 20.
Oh, nice.
So she will not get poisoned, so she will not take continuous damage. So there.
So 27 damage.
Yeah. So she resists the. Did you roll the initial damage for the poison though?
The 1d6 is the initial.
So
and
you
then
would-
if
yeah.
they contract poison, then it's another 1d6 on that turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you only take what's on the screen. If you would have failed, he would have rolled another d6 on you. All right. Anything else for your turn there, Bar? I got a hungry bear that's just waiting to bite into zombies.
I use 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna kind of. I'm good.
You good? Alright, Zombie's turn. He's like, gonna turn to Boss Lady and it's like, who do I go after? You can sense he's looking for direction as he stares at you. Let you pick.
Go for the little man.
Let me check how far he went. Oh,
Wait, whoa. Okay, so the monkey wasn't near me when I did that. So was the monkey near? Like, what do you still proc the sneak attack? Because he's.
I would say since he has a 10-foot reach, he threatens that person. So yes, I'll let it go ahead and go. Normally,
I don't think I threatened the zombie. I think I threatened him, though.
yeah, that was the only person you need to threaten.
That's what I was saying. Is
Okay.
like, because sneak attack, an ally has to be near the enemy. So
True. We're gonna let it slide this time because right now I got it for flavor that the monkey went on top of the mausoleum. I mean, there's just no safe spot for him in this field, so he's gonna be kind of up in the air. But with that 10-foot reach, it kind of makes up for it. So with it being threatening, don't think I'll rule it the same every time. But just because we're having fun today,
okay.
you know, he threatened that range, so therefore you were able to get that sneak attack off. Zombie is gonna come after you as the mistress commands her. There you are. I was told to axe handle you again. Special delivery.
Uncanny dodge.
Didn't
Don't
even
even
have
need
it.
it.
That doesn't matter.
I don't even think an inspiration would help that.
Yeah, D8.
Yeah, he's gonna hold on that. He's like, I just missed.
A 1d8 if it rolled 8, it did.
Wait, is it 1d8? Okay.
Yeah, 5th level would be 1.
All right, we're
It
gonna
hit if you
we're gonna
roll
burn
an
it.
8.
We're gonna burn it. 3. That brings it up to 9.
You do not miss.
All right, so inspiration is burned. All right. There you go. Zombie on bear, because everybody wants to know what's going on over there. Another axe handle to the face. This time it kind of swings from the right to the left. I do believe 13 will hit you still, won't it? Yep. And you will take 4 points of damage as it slaps you right across the cheek and forces your head off to the side as it just bashes you over.
How many points? 4?
Yep. See where it says 4 bludgeoning there? And
So I'm at 11.
yep, so hit it. There you go. But guess what? It is now your turn. Would you like to retaliate?
Yeah, I'm gonna pounce on it and bite and claw it.
Do it. Let's see that bite and claw. Holy crap.
Nice.
Both of them hit. Let's see what that top one does. You got a natural 20. Congrats. 7. Alright, and roll me the second one. -7. Oops.
19.
No, I'm doing the math separate, so I know.
Okay.
Because I took it off at first, that way I could see what it's going to roll. So I need to hit 11 in order to come back from it. So let's see what we get.
I hope you get a 1. A 1!
It does get a
Oof.
1 HP.
Ha! Take that!
You would have killed it, but then it stands back up with 1 HP. Half of its pumpkin head is ripped off, and you actually have pumpkin brine in your mouth, and you just kind of spit it off
Yummy.
onto the side of the ground. And then you lick your lips like you're ready to come after the other half of his pumpkin head. And then we come to Ryder. Unless you wanted to move or anything else. Otherwise, I think you want to stay put. Lexi.
Do what?
Are you good where
no,
you are?
I'm gonna, no, I'm good.
Alright, great babe. What do you want to do?
I slowly climb down to be on the same level as the Pumpkin Queen.
Yeah, you can.
And just sinister smile on my face, I say, Pumpkin Smash. And I'm going to fist.
Alright, go ahead and smash that pumpkin. Speaking of smashing pumpkins.
Dang!
Holy
I
shit.
just...
Holy crap, man.
Somebody's
As
been
you-
relaxing.
As you hit the Pumpkin Queen, the pumpkin explodes, leaving a human girl lying there,
Oh
undamaged.
no.
Unconscious.
Sad face.
Yeah.
Bad.
So the pumpkin head disappears, and then this girl is just laying there in trance. No movement coming from her, but she still seems to be breathing.
I punch... No.
You already used your
That's the
multi
end of my
attack.
turn. Yeah, I know. That's the end of my turn.
Pumpkin Queen.
Thank you, kind sir, Wait, what's with this monkey? Ah!
I just cocked my head looking at her at the logo.
So it is.
I begin to run with 1 HP.
I
So you-
wish to try to grab her before she gets away. Can I do that?
I will allow it. Make athletics, make acrobatics. Or athletics, whichever is greater.
That's my normal
Athletics for you, Ryder.
Athletics for me? Yeah, okay.
Or strength, I guess.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
you're not going anywhere.
I just kind of
So you
pick
get-
you up by, like, the legs.
No,
or
you
one leg.
she gets about 5 feet away, and then you take a swipe, and then you instinctively enclose her inside the grip of your paws, and then you kind of hold her there, and you're looking at her like, It's basically... So now you basically have her in your hand. You got her gripped. She's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Pumpkin-
Basically King Konging it.
Yeah, feel free to go ahead and say anything there, Pumpkin Queen.
First being captured by pumpkin cultists, now being attacked by Chinese. What else is going wrong with me this day?
I kind of, like, shake my head and wave one of my free hand, like, no, I don't want to hurt you, but of course I can't really talk, except for simple words like
You know
pumpkin
what?
smash.
You know what? Bar, take an attack of opportunity. This zombie's going to try to go help the Pumpkin Queen.
No,
I'm like,
the
oh, no,
zombies would
wait.
be dead now.
Oh, well, no, I'm not going to let them be. They're still alive.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
That will hit.
8.
Let's see here. So that'll be 7 plus 5. So that's a fail. He breaks. Bear,
Gets an attack of
I want you to make a bite attack.
Yeah, that's what-
Do you want me to make a
Yep.
bite attack?
Yep, as a reaction, you can take another attack if they leave your... Like, they're leaving your spot of opportunity. It's called an opportunity
So do I
attack.
move up?
Nope, you stay where you are, because he tried to move out of range. You're, like, taking a back attack on him as he walked away. So go...
Okay.
There you go, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
If an
7.
enemy
So
moves
6,
away
11.
from you by choice, you can
7
attack.
piercing. It's dead.
It
I
dead,
think.
and then all of a sudden you see it crawling as soon as it hits the ground, and then it stands back up at 1 HP. And it makes...
Oh my god, just die!
I know. You're growling at it. You're going to get the chance to go over there. Look at this. This 1 HP zombie comes up to the grape ape, and he's like, let her go, being protective of the mistress. You take 5 points of damage. I need a constitution check to see if you maintain your
This zombie's
polymorph.
gonna screw everything up.
I know. I love it.
Hold on, let me do the health first and then concentration.
Yep.
Or con-
Yeah. I want him to
Let me
roll low
think.
because I got this funny scene in my head.
Nope.
He makes it. Damn it. Black Bear. That zombie got back up. No, wait. It's the yeah, that was the zombie turn. Never mind. Yeah, Black Bear. It's up to you now. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna charge at it.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm
So
about
you
it.
you move up to it 1 step. Go ahead and move, and then make your attacks.
With advantage.
All right. So the first one, they both hit, but let's do the first one first because this thing's got a thing, you know. So go ahead, give me the damage on the bite. 6 points of damage.
6
So that needs to,
Piercing.
so it needs to fix a DC 10 con save to stay alive, and it fails. How do you want to do it?
And
You don't even have to roll. You killed it this time.
Just take your claws
Okay,
and rip
good.
it in half.
Yeah.
good, I'm gonna start eating it.
So you
Finally, you're dead.
you finally
Huh.
yeah
Rah, 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 rah.
you bite into the neck. You find that bone. And then you're just shaking that head in your mouth with the tailbone just kind of waggling around
I'm
with it.
thrashing the body.
Pretty much, yeah. You're just crashing into it. Ryder, you have this girl in your hand who seems different.
I'm gonna gently carry her over towards Bar and let her down right in front of Bar. Right there.
So he could kill her, right?
No.
Oh my
I'm hoping he knows something.
She's my pet. Leave
No,
her
no.
alone.
What's wrong with this ape? Please don't hurt me.
And suddenly, as you turn the corner, about 30 eyes are looking at you.
I just like rub my temples as a great ape, but I don't want to drop my phone. I
Question.
have it for an hour.
Question. Do you let her go then in front of Bar, right?
Yeah, I put her down right
Pumpkin
in front
Queen,
of
what do
Bar.
you
I
want
don't.
to do? You're free.
I back up, and
You're free.
then I'm just like, sitting there.
Pumpkin,
I am just panicking because I'm scared.
what do you want to do?
I'm just a normal human that was captured by pumpkin cultists. What do you want with me?
Right, so
Hang on. No one's done this, and I kind of feel ashamed for not doing this.
She seems scared.
Okay.
What does my insight tell me? Well, wisdom is insight, I believe, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay.
Should I do
She's not a
persuasion check
She's not bananas. Only if you want to. If you want to use that to counter the insider, give him a chance, go for it.
to believe me that I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not bad.
There you go. She looks
I
like
like how
she
one
would.
side do it.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she'd be worth eating.
I walk up to the little black bear and I'm like, wave to it. Accidentally
Continues
crush
to
the body.
You know what's funny?
Hey, it's in my mouth.
So yeah. This one thing about this, Lexi, is that when you turn, you'll have to wait to level 14 to beast shape into this, but you can do it. He can't. He has to waste a spell in order to do it, right?
Yeah, I gotta use the 4th level spell, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. Bart, this girl has been dropped in front of you, and for a quick second there, you had sneak attack advantage until the ape walked away. What do you want to do?
Okay, so as a player, are you okay? As Bar, sword pointed.
Sword's pointed at you. Are you going to say anything to her?
I just want to go home. Where am I?
Who are you?
My name is Athena. I'm the bard of the. The College of Satire. I just want to go home. Wait, not satire. Sword. Curse.
Okay. The area around you starts to blink. I warned you. The pumpkin queen has been swallowed by the grape ape.
No.
I am going to throw my manticore sword on the hand that's coming at the bard. And I'm going to use a feature I've never used before, but it was in it when I when I got this custom made. This was a feature I wanted added, and I've never used it. So
Remind me.
I'm throwing the sword, and it's got a hook at the end. It's got a ring that I have a rope tied to. So it's basically a grappling hook that's used for flesh.
That's right. Oh God, you're gonna grapple her out.
So I'm going to tug on the arm.
I would say make an attack roll to see if it hits.
I don't actually do it.
Alright, so you
trying to fix it.
You missed, and then he's like, alright, I'm setting her down. Black Bear, you can move over there if you want to see what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna dance over.
Yeah, feel free to move anywhere on the map while we're out of combat, but I like this music.
I got there.
I make the motions of I'm just kidding.
You like put her by your mouth and you're like I'm just kidding. Put her back down.
Like an over.
Can I please have some healing? It's horrible right now.
I point at oh wait, no, she used all her spells.
Everybody's a fucking animal.
I'll give her a potion.
Alright.
I don't want to jump the floor.
She looks at the great ape and slightly shakes her head.
I pick up the bear and put it on my shoulder because it's so tiny compared to me.
That right?
The bear just stares at and is like cool
5.
with it.
Yep, so 5 HP. While these two are playing Buddy Pal with the shoulder hugging. Yeah, as I was saying, this place that looked like a graveyard starts to fade. The darkness starts to roll into later of the night, and you can almost see like the sunrise in the far distance as the sky kind of twilights off into the far distance. And now you're back in that familiar field where you were once at before. You can see Gideon sawing logs over there by the horse carriage. And you can finally see the road. You're back where you were. And then joining you is Freya and this young girl who you freed from the pumpkin cultists.
So I think we're out of the worst of it.
Am I still an ape?
Yes, you're still an ape.
I waved to Gideon as a giant ape.
You can wave to him, but he's swallowing logs. He's sleeping.
Does Gideon challenge the giant ape to an arm wrestling match?
You'll have to ask him next week. So what we're gonna do here, I think we're gonna leave this canon, guys.
Yes, I
Because-
think I'd like to think this was canon.
I would like to think this is canon because the ethereal bleed is an actual thing that does happen from time to time. This is pretty much like you have like a day to get up there, and you guys kind of left, and you're like halfway to the Arcana from where you were, and you just made this camp. And this is just me going back to the story because Ryder wasn't here at the start, I don't think. And this ethereal bleed just happened nearby, and it swept. For the first time, it swept somebody away from their plane and brought them to the ethereal, where you actually had to deal with these ghost problems and everything. And then you ran into Freya, who was trapped here by some strange reason, and she doesn't know who she is, but it's hard to talk to her right now because she's a bear. And then you have this young girl.
Rawr, rawr.
How old is the Pumpkin Queen?
18.
Are you wanting to come back next week and play her?
Maybe. I'll see what I can do. I could probably do that.
I mean, I'm not going to force it on you, and I don't want to just say that's who you could play, but
I'm fine. I could do it. I could do it. Maybe.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have you around for a little bit, I guess, if you got the time. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close the session down there, and you guys are back in the early morning.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go to Gideon's sheet?
Okay.
Can you roll advantage on strength? And Ryder, can you roll a strength?
Okay.
I just want to see what would happen.
All right, give me a second here. Fine.
Oh no, he might win.
He has advantage. He would rage for this. He would rage.
Athletics, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's athletics, I'd have a 13. Or, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
It's advantage.
Oh yeah, he's got it set up differently. God damn it, I lost it. Where's it at? There you are. Alright, come on. Rawr, rage, he wins.
Yeah, he won against the great ape. I'm a +6 to strength and a +9 to athletics.
Apparently,
And
it's
you
not.
roll
What's
athletics if you want.
that?
I did. Well, I rolled strength.
Roll the athletics. If
Just
it has
be
the
13.
skill athletics, you can click the athletics. Oh, well, there you
Oh
go.
no.
Holy
See,
crap!
smash.
Gideon.
Yeah, you smashed Gideon. Damn it. It didn't do any damage, though, because he fucking resistant as fuck.
Because I just know. I
Calm
know
down,
Gideon
Great
would
Babe.
want to do this.
Okay, fine. I won't do that.
But, yeah, how'd you enjoy your first session, Freya?
Yeah, I loved it. I think I'm gonna come back Sunday.
Well, you can come back and watch us Sunday. That one's kind of crowded, but if you want to, like,
Oh.
yeah, no.
Okay, I'll stick to Wednesday.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Sad face.
You
Oh,
could let her in, man. Come on.
Why am I crying?
Let her
Well-
in. You can come into my campaign.
no. Mine, hands off, bitch. No, just kidding, just kidding.
What?
No,
I need
no,
to quit being loud.
no. But no, we'll come back Wednesday, and we'll pick
Okay.
up the story, and we'll keep going with Freya joining the group. And like I said, every time you
Okay.
get a long rest, Freya's going to get a level up until she catches up with everybody. That way you feel like you're officially leveling accordingly, which I think is fair. I love that idea, and I love the fact that you want to do it. Because this fight here, they were having a problem with it off and on, and you were this low level, and you were still holding your ground. Good job. Everybody give her
I was trying.
Yeah,
Good
I was
job.
trying.
good job.
I hope you liked my little
Damn
encounter that I
zombie
made.
kept on getting back up.
Oh, we had this
Hated
problem.
it.
Wasn't
We had that problem last
Oh,
week.
you should have seen last week. We killed a zombie like 10 times.
Yeah. If you ever get bored and you want to know what these guys did on the last episodes, I got a whole archive on YouTube. I invite anybody who's watching the archive itself to go back and check out the YouTube We're keeping track of both campaigns. There was a unusual plan to like try to get both campaigns tied together to do a big ending, but I kind of threw that out because Wednesday's been thrown around a bunch. But I'm glad you were able to join.
Kind of be hard
I kind of want to continue though.
I know, right? It's a shame it's only
But
3.5
give me
hours
time.
long, huh? But
Alright.
I have to cut
Yeah.
well, it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, 3 hours. I go 3.5. It just kind of depends. But we'll pick this up next week. So, like,
On 30 more minutes.
no, I gotta cut. I gotta cut it.
No,
I gotta.
you have to cut it.
I have
the
to cut it.
recording
I gotta-
episode is too dang long.
I have to do it. I gotta do it. No, we could go a little longer, but because I need Gideon here now, I want to go ahead and cut it there because you made it through the scenario. You know, good. I was glad it was able to last that long because I wasn't sure how long I could entertain you.
Before we cut it, can I turn back to my thing?
you,
My.
yeah, you can turn back.
Okay.
So you'll be you, or you can stay in bear form whenever we pick up, and then choose when you want to go back. It just takes a bonus
Yeah, I'm
action.
just gonna take the. Yeah. Just. Back.
All right, but next week we'll try to get you some tokens. Like you give me a picture of what your character would look like.
I did. I already did.
Okay, and then I will make those for all your little things there when I find time during the week. And then, like I said, join us Sunday on Twitch where we rejoin the Time War Kingdom. They got some downtime. I don't know how I let that happen, but I'm going to give them probably another week. We'll see. And we got Jubilee.
Another week of downtime?
I know,
Hey,
right?
son.
Winter months. What can you do, right? But
We get downtime.
when you earn it, keep working.
Well, you have to do Arcana for the third time.
I mean, Bar is in control of your downtime right now. Whenever he decides he's done enough jobs,
Ask.
yeah, you need money, right? So you're on a money hunt right now, and that's another thing I warn you, Freya. You're joining a strange band of people who are working for the shadows. So
I still haven't been paid.
you haven't even asked, and Bar's like ignoring it. But
I'm too hospitable to ask.
well, once we get done here, you can hang around for a little bit, and we can talk about the session after we get off here. But just to kind of get off air now, though, thank you again for joining us. Feel free to say goodbye to Twitch.
I hope you enjoyed.
Bye, Twitch.
Bye.
Bye, Twist. Hope you liked my little encounter.
Yeah.
Bye, Arcana.
Yeah.
And as always, do you hear the calling?
No.
The chaotic calling.
I don't even know why I have catchphrases anymore. Good night, everybody.